Chat. Jesus. Timer restarted? Yeah. Probably gonna restart 10 more times now, too. Oh, shit. Just take a note from Hypergriff on restarting timer. The room looked white for a second. Yeah, for some reason my camera has the haunting past of whatever the hell happened long ago. And it shows that every time. We'll face the tectone eggs of pain. Are they really that bad? Hey, I'm Brian. Hi, Jack. Hi. So, whenever you spell my name, it's Z-A-C-K, but people always spell it C-A-C-H. And the thing that's always funny to me is every time that I'm at a job and they're doing like the paperwork and I filled out all my paperwork. Okay, so mind you, I spelled my name right. And then I get like my ID or my badge or whatever, and it like my nameplate or some shit that's spelled with a CH. It always confuses me. Those accurate thumbnails is gold. Yeah, I appreciate it. I'm trying to spruce them up a bit on the live streams. It's like if you had access to my documents that I just sent you and I spelled it all this way, how? How is my name spelled wrong? Not a very. Oh, you're talking about the pajama. Yeah, if that pajamas for kids, I'd buy it. Was an EN player? I mean, well, yeah. Most people in the United States, or at least where I live, speak English. I guess I can't say that's true for everyone, but. When I do these stages, I don't even use a honeyberry. Oh, let's just go get the fuck out of here. Maybe I should learn a new language and interact with their community? No. I mean, maybe, but I guess I don't really have... I don't know. What language would I learn? And then what would be the point of learning it? I don't know if I'd ever go to like Japan or anything. I guess maybe if I went to Japan, I would start learning the language. Should I use ketchup with noodles? Like what kind of noodles? Like macaroni? I've seen people do that. But I don't use no ketchup with no noodles. What kind of guy do I look like to be using ketchup with macaroni? Is that like a popular thing to do? I don't know. I feel like that's like an odd thing to do. Maybe it's because I don't do it. I don't know. I don't know, man. Is it common? Sounds like a transformer. It's the type of music that you're like cruising to on the side of the beach. I gave all my tickets away. Also, remember to like the stream. Yeah, listen to Extended Magazine. Chocolate sauce in the pasta. What's up, dude? What's up, unedited? Long dangly ones. Oh, wait, what? Susra, you're talking like Calcin. I don't even know what that. Just to improve your cerebral plasticity when it comes to logistics, linguistics. People actually say words like that though. Linguistics. I can say it in my head, but why do I keep saying quis? There's no whisk in the middle of that word. Linguistic. Okay. Now I gotta look up the damn word because I know how to say it, but my mouth won't say it. Linguistic. Why do I want to say? There's no linguisticus. Linguisticus. Linguistics. Whoa, what the hell?
Linguistics.
Linguistics. Okay. Well, I can't say it anyway. Even if I looked it up. I hear biscuits. Linguini. Well, I know what it means. I'm just saying. Psychological psychology. So stuff about the brain I study. Oh. Oh yeah, well, what am I thinking right now? Oh yeah? Well, read my mind. Real life Calcit. Supercalifragisticexpialidocious. I can't even say that. I can't say anything, dude. I think about it. I can't say a damn word anymore. Supercalifragisticexpialidocious. Like my tongue don't work, chat. Like it don't do the movements that it's supposed to do in order to make a speech. Expedite. Linguini. What's poppin', y'all? What's my thoughts on the Path to Nowhere? I haven't played it, but it looks pretty fun. We're gonna be checking it out when it comes out this week. On the 27th. I made like a little bit of a rundown video on it. But I don't know. I don't know how it's gonna do overall. I guess since the end it took a minute to pop off. So if that's the case, and that's cool. But it's cool that it's all fully voice acted. What's up, AK? Ling biscuits. If ramen, you should try the devil ramen. I don't know if they sell that over here. The music sounds like something you'd hear out of an 80s B movie. It is. I mean, it's kind of like cyberpunk stuff. Or synthware, whatever the hell they want to call it. Chocolate sauce is a sauce? Well, I imagine that people probably do that. The only thing you put on noodles are sauce, cheese, or garlic and butter. That's true. I ain't putting no ketchup on there, though. That's a condiment. See, that's the difference, though. See, that's not a sauce, bro. That's a condiment. I'll be damned if I ever put no condiment. Or any condiment. I don't know. Alright, chat. Who's ready to read? You know what, chat? How about this? I think I'm gonna sit back today and I'll let you guys read. No olive oil on the noodles? I don't know, it makes it slimy. Makes it a little slimy when you do that, though. What the hell am I doing? Oh. Pasta. Makes you uncomfortable? Wow. The thing is, I just logged on today. This is my first time logging on. I don't know what your sanity is when you log on after 8+ hours, but mine's usually full. You hate to see it. It's 127 first off. We need your cowboy voice acting. I don't know, man. Jose broke my voice a little bit. Full sanity, just like mine. Chat, I can't. What do you want me to do? Come in here before I start stream, use some of it so some of you guys can be happy. The Inquisitor, not Inquisitioner. I can't even say the word anymore that I was saying yesterday. That's how dumb I am, chat. I can't even say the word I was saying yesterday. Inquisitioner, I think was the word, but it's Inquisitor. All right, let's get it started. Just give me your account for a bit. I'll drain your sanity on 01. Yeah, record it. Almost forgot I haven't done my annihilation. It's Tuesday. Who does their annihilations on Mondays and Tuesdays, chat? Jesus, I wait till the end. I wait until I forget. And then I get mad that I forgot. There is no end. The fog is everywhere. A glowing mist rises from the bottom abyss and engulfs her whole. That instant, all her senses are cut off from the rest of the world. Perhaps she can feel that there's something right in front of her. Before her is the entire ocean. I do it on Mondays, really? I do it at the end. Like, I do it literally at the last second that I can, and I always forget. She puts her whole strength into striking the enormous, yet almost shapeless object before her. Everything she can feel immediately crumbles away. An ice-cold, yet burning hot liquid swallows her. These are the ocean's currents as well as its blood. The very last dance has concluded. The seas have calmed, and she can no longer hear her people singing. She's saved. No, she has no idea what it is that she actually saved. Likewise, she does not have the faintest idea what she has triumphed over. She paddles. She paddles her arms and kicks her feet as though her life depends on it. Yet, well, I mean, if you're in the middle of the ocean, it probably does depend on it. Yet the waters of the ocean pay no heed to her willpower. Like solid blocks of iron, the water has become cold and stiff, squeezing her body from all directions. She stops moving, leaving herself to the mercy of the sea. Scatty wakes from the dream. No. As she sinks further and further into the ocean, a black shadow envelops her. The countless voices begin to materialize around her. Some of them are crying and some are murmuring. It's been a while since I've seen that word. The sea is talking to her. Its cold, lightless form has been restored, as have her eyes. She cannot see the path forward. She's sinking downward further and further, just as she is rising upward more and more. Whoa, we got some poetry here. At a place deeper than even the sea's deepest abysses, she is lifted up by the warm waters, as though the waters themselves are the waiting arms of her family. She opens her lip, the salt water gushes into her throat and dissolves in completely before reconstructing her anew. She has found her singing voice once more. Singer, you're awake. Good morning. Was someone just singing? Is this a song? I don't know how to sing, but you were humming this while you were asleep. The sea calls. Singer, you're grabbing too hard. You. The girl's figure turns faint, just like in the sea. No, the one in the sea was someone else. The dream is ripping her nerves to shreds. The musical notes are dancing, twisting themselves into the cries of her family. Jesus. Mother. They are dying before her eyes, and there's nothing she can do to prevent it. Monsters. 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 They are screaming, as is everyone around her. She must grab her weapon. Oh shit, she's gonna beat Anita's ass? Ah! Singer, your box, it really hurting my chest when you press it against me. Her blade pierces through a monster in the midst of a feeding on a person. The monster turns around. She sees a face she often sees in the mirror. Scotty's insane. The box falls on the ground, bouncing slightly before it comes to a stop. The object stored therein tumbles inside the box a little but does not fall out. Are you letting go? That really scared me. Singer, I thought you were going to kill me. If I were going to kill you, I could have done that easily. Okay, Scotty. You're going to play off your your weird ass visions, but you don't want to kill me. You can tell. I can tell. But I don't know. Wait, why would you want to kill her? What the hell happened? You had a bad dream and now you're going to... Running out again. Singer, where are you going? She literally had a bad dream, and now Anita's she hates Anita. Sir, the tides are rising again. The colors of the sea, that patch of color has changed. What is there in the water? Is it shells and finfish? Why would they suddenly show up in the water? And why are they growing closer and closer to shore? All right, from Dar Deeper. Hold on, chat. I gotta channel him. High Inquisitor, I ask you, take this vessel of a body and speak throughly to me in chat. From far deeper places, they made their way. I don't remember how to talk. I reckon. Okay, hold on. I gotta say a couple lingos. Well, I reckon. Darn tootin'. From far deeper places, they made their way here by following currents that normally would not exist. What? I thought the reason that they headed into the sea, claiming it would be to get them food, was some absurd, unfounded belief. I thought in their despair they were fooled into doing this. But I never imagined. Oh, geez, High Inquisitor, you're speaking through me at the wrong time. They are actually dealing with the sea. They're using their own men as fodder to feed the monsters of the sea, and the monsters then also feed them in return. This mutualism is horrifying and wretched. Chat, I said a big ass word. Look at that. No wonder there's so many sea terrors here. But I thought I put it into it yesterday. Drink? What am I drinking? Not all corrections are fruitful. Okay, not all corrections are fruitful. This is something you must understand. Am I in the wrong, High Inquisitor? I just wanted to save them. To right or wrong, you either needed to bring what strayed from righteousness back onto the right path. But what do people here even see as right? You can't grow any food in the lands and sea of Salvarento anymore. This was a foregone conclusion decades ago, and to fight it would be futile. The nomadic city, the society, and the people who live in it, they're all slowly marching towards their death. They asked me if there isn't a way out, how are they supposed to see right from wrong? Or perhaps make that which is wrong no more. What the hell? Okay, I read that right. Or perhaps make with that which is wrong no more. Sir, you don't mean you're doubting me? No, of course not. They may have turned out like this, but they were once Iberian citizens. I want to protect them, and I hope I can help these inhabitants so that we can make our country a better place. You should have doubts. Huh? In making a judgment, rely on no one but yourself. Yes, sir. Look out of the sea. What do you see? Look out of the sea. What do you see? I see a threat. Don't regulate. Your memorized answers? Okay. Don't regulate your memorized answers. Yes, sir. The sea is flowing. It's ever changing. Remember everything that you see. Change is happening, and will happen. If you can't see it clearly for yourself, you will find yourself lost. Oh, you just beat the shit out of her? Sir, what is that under your feet? What do you think? A sea terror. Did we miss one when they attacked last night? No, it doesn't seem like it. They wandered off the beach. It seems like it climbed a long way. It's not quite the same. Regurgitate, chat. I know. I'm not reading anyone. Regurgitate. Damn, it's regurgitate. I should know this. Damn, I knew the middle part looked familiar. This is an evil that must be eradicated. All right, hold on. Let me take a drink of my coffee. What's up, Van? Vandu. I get it. I can see it. It's the whole truth of the deal of theirs. So this is what becomes of anyone who wanders into the sea. This is not just the monster's nest. It's their breeding ground. Doesn't that mean that all the people here will become monsters? All right. Grips. Scabbard? Scabboard? Is that our sword? Hi, Inquisitor. I need to get back to the city. We bully the streamer now? They don't ever not bully me. Hey, I reckon. Scatty sits on the shore. Carried by the winds, the sea waves beat the shore ceaselessly, but never reaching her dress. Punt. Whew, Singer, you're way too fast. But not fast enough. Not fast enough to get away from you. I need to get out of here. Huh? You managed to follow me again. Singer, this is my home. I know this place much better than you. I should leave. Leave? What do you mean? I mean, leave this place. Huh? Did you figure out where to find your friend? At the very least, I should keep my distance from you. Oh, why is that? The Inquisitor was right about one thing. She talked about a lot of things. I'm a danger to all of you. Because of what happened last night. You saved us, Singer. We are very thankful for what you did for us. I saved you. Is that what you think? If I'd missed even one of the sea terrors, it could have torn you into pieces as it marched on. You would have been killed. I brought it here, therefore I killed you. No, that's not how it is. How is it not? This has happened before. They died because of me. They despised me. They were scared of me, and they blamed me for it. They were wrong. You didn't mean to do that. I didn't mean to. I don't know. Huh. After all that, I'm not sure anymore. She thinks back to her dream. Ever since that final battle, she had that dream countless times. The Abyssal Hunters never stay in one place. They always march forward. Yet Scatty was trapped there. She had no idea what is happening to her. I thought that if I killed it, I would find the answer. Killing that gigantic monster. Things would get better for everyone. No one would cry anymore and no one would scream anymore. She just had to kill it. And she killed it. Yet an even greater problem engulfed her. The Abyssal Hunters never ask why, they simply do. But Scatty wants to know why. She has no idea what is happening to her. Singer, you don't look so good. You are hurt and you spent so much of your energy. You haven't completely recovered yet, have you? You should come back with me and get some rest. You will feel much better once you get more sleep. Why aren't you afraid of me? Your grandmother called me a monster while your friends all looked at me with animosity. These kind of gazes are everywhere. I got used to them long ago. But what about you? When you look at me, what do you see? You are a singer. A singer. That's what I told you, and you believed it. That Inquisitor, on the other hand, did not. If I tell you I'm a monster now, will you believe me? I won't. Why are you always following me? Huh? Anything that I can give you, you are free to take. Yet you don't want. But yet you don't want them. You don't want to kill me either. What's up, George Washing Machine? Can kill you? No, Singer. Why would I want to kill you? When I do something for you, you pay me for something in return. It's always either that or the other way around. Whenever you exchange something, there exists a promise. It's only when promises exist that there is trust. Promise. You don't know what that is? Shakes head. Listen up. You helped me, so I'll give you what you want. This is what a promise is. I don't want anything. You are lying. I can smell as much with my nose as my eyes can see. You told me this is your home, and that's how you know how to find me so quickly. That's a lie too. If you don't tell me the truth, I can't trust you. No, Singer, don't go. It's not that I'm not telling the truth. I just don't understand. Singer, to all of us, to me, you are still a mystery. You came from the outside and I never met anyone like you. You want to know how I guessed that you are here. It's not that I'm trying to lie. I'm just embarrassed. This is the outskirts. It's as far as it gets from the city. I know that you are hiding from us, and I thought that this is where you'd probably come to if you wanted to run away. 2, I come here often myself. Of course, I don't tell Sheet Metal or anyone. They aren't happy when they find me running this far away. Look at the trunk over there. It's tall. I climb on there sometimes. The stronger the wind gets, the further I can see. You were curious about what's outside. I don't know. I sometimes wonder what it's like to go outside or to be outside. It's pretty pointless, I know, and they kept telling me that too. So all I do is imagine it all by myself here. This is the furthest I've gone whenever I go outside to scavenge. Outside, there's nothing useful outside. If you're curious about what's outside, you just have to walk a little bit further. I used to go to the west side. Sheet Metal would warn me that there were monsters outside and we would die if we ever stepped out. Singer, you're from the outside. I'm following you around because I have lots and lots of questions. I want to know if what Sheet Metal said is actually true. Perhaps. If you head outside, you will die. Ooh, so it is true. You aren't disappointed. Singer, if I had the chance, I think I would want to see it for myself. It doesn't matter if there are monsters there. I don't think I'm scared of them. The Inquisitor said I'm not afraid of monsters because I don't know what they would do to me. I think she's right about that. She made that up. I'm not afraid of them either. That's got to be because you know the monsters can't do anything to you. Not like me. Last night was the first time I got a good look at those monsters. I didn't know what was going to happen to me. My heart was racing like never before. Then when I woke up this morning, the weather felt so much better than I've ever experienced. I could feel the wind. I could see the sea waves splashing ever closer. I gotta sneeze. Wow. I'm gonna die sneezing. Whoa, damn. I dropped my water. I was gonna be real mad real quick. Anyway, this day has been different from all the other days I've lived because I don't know what's going to happen. Sounds like you're excited. Excited. Fear and excitement are pretty much the same, but get your heart racing and your blood flowing. Am I sick? If you are not sick, to some people out there, this is what it means to be alive. I didn't know it feels like this good to be alive. Damn. Is it like this outside every day? Must feel better than here. Can I really go outside? My box. Once my box is full, I need to get more food. I need to make sure Grandma Petra is all set. Excited, the girl loses her footing. Just as she's about to fall into the sea, a hand reaches out and grabs her. Scotty. The monster will eat you if you're so careless. Singer, you saved me again. And you could have saved me the trouble if you didn't come. Haha, sorry. Huh? My leg. Something's grabbing my leg. It's slippery and heavy. There they are again. Everywhere too. What a pain. Singer, I'm losing my grip. Close your eyes. And then let go. Can I really? You can either believe me or not. The choice is yours. And then Thorns comes out and beats the shit out of everything. I like my team because I have Horn and Thorn. I got my Horny and I got my Thorny.
I'm here to help.
You know what I mean, chat? I made a mistake. But is it a costly one? Who knows? I believe in Myrtle. I believe in love. I believe in love. Alright, so let's see what else is going on here.
Arrived at designated position. Treatment target sighted.
I do not like that you're hitting her.
Whew. We're counting on you again today, little apple.
See, I want to do this, but I think this may not be the best idea. Merebo. Alright, what are you? A sea terror impurities does not attack whenever a certain percentage HP is lost. Immediately deal a large amount of arts damage and nervous impairments to nearby units. Okay. We will see about that. So what if I do something like this? Does it continuously move?
Let me create a diver.
Alright, so I can't kill it. At least not with my indecisive ass. Oh wait. Has 1 HP, bro. 1 HP, bro.
We're counting on you again today, little apple.
We're counting on you again today, little apple.
Take aim.
Oh wait, actually, where does that guy come from? We're counting on you again, little apple. Oh god, he's whoa, he comes out the middle. Oh shit. Well, there's only one thing we can do. I don't know if I silenced it or not. It's the only thing I can think of doing though. And Exia might be proper useless over there. Mirabelle. I don't know what happened, but it didn't hurt anybody, so whatever. Coming through. It literally didn't hurt anybody, so I don't really know. Mirabelle. Oh yeah, I forgot there's another one on the other side. Ow.
You want to topple me? By what?
That hurt. Wasn't very fun. Wasn't very nice either. I think I want this.
You want to topple me? By what?
You want to topple me? By what? By what means?
I'll impart on you all the cries I've heard.
I know it's sitting there because I can do something to it, but I don't know what I want to do. Oh, how the hell? Where the hell is this egg? Oh, this egg comes from there. I definitely need to put a stop to this shit. I'm gonna get overwhelmed real quick. I think we beat the shit out of that egg though.
On you all the cries I've heard.
Yeah.
Vengeance shall be no more.
Merhaba.
Do I have to jump?
Start healing.
Hang in there.
Come, best me if you can.
Oh god. I'm gonna put my Radiant Knight to ZB. Oh.
The Tempest must wipe out all that blocks the way.
Somebody's gonna get stunned here in a minute. That's all I know.
Let me create a diversion.
I think we're good though. Easy, easy peasy. It was so easy. The girl closes her eyes and lets go as she is told. The force gripping onto her leg quickly disappears. She can hear all sorts of tiny trinklets splashing in the water just before she touches her. Just before she herself touches the surface of the sea, a force pulls her upwards and sends her back to dry land again. She lands face first. Oh God, Scotty is controlling the mountains. It's not easy to control the strength and agile while I'm dealing with a person. It's okay. I'm fine. Wait, she smells herself. My bleeding stopped. Wait, she can control the sea? Damn. What's his damn name? Not Poseidon. Why are they so excited? Have there always been so many sea terrors here? Are these the same monsters from last night? More or less. I've never seen them before. You should stay away from this place for a couple of days. Now go back. Singer. Stop tugging my skirt. You aren't a child. Angle, agile. Oh, is it agile? I don't know. I just wanted to say, I think I know what it is that I want now. I want to hear you sing. Oh, and that's because I don't know what songs are like. I heard you humming in your sleep, but I don't understand it. All right. Singer, will you do it? Is this what it means to make a promise? More or less. I like her like 3 catchphrases, more or less. I don't know. Me too. My harp. Huh? Oh yeah, singer. Where did your harp go? I'll go look for it. Okay, I'll help. So does this mean you'll come back with me? Great. Is this something to be happy about? It should have been me, not Anita. Please step on me, mama. Mama Scotty. Hey, drywall. Good morning. Sheet metal. Oh yeah, where did sheet metal go? You never go anywhere without each other. Sheet metal. Are you looking out to the sea? Does this mean it was sheet metal who got the red seashell last night? Wood frame. My conditions got worse. My chest is bloating like it's about to blow. I don't even want to eat. Leave me alone. What's up, Barry? Singer, welcome to our home sweet home again. Your grandmother. Grandma Petra is still sleeping. She's been lying down ever since we got back last night. She's probably tired of getting so worked up like that. I didn't expect her to run out and talk to the Inquisitor like that. She was different. You're right. That was very amazing. She fought off the Inquisitor. She fought off the Inquisitor. Singer, if the Inquisitor catches you saying that, she'll be really mad. I don't care if she does. But if she wants another go, she won't come to you looking for trouble again, right? It doesn't matter to me whose trouble she's looking for. Strokes case. Oh, yeah. Why don't you go look for your harp? Hold on. Huh? You got stuff on your head. Whoa, all this green slimy stuff. What is this? That's seaweed. Did it get on my head when I tripped? Probably. Is this stuff useful in any way? It looks kind of like seagrass. Can I use it as bedding like it once it's dried? Grandma Petra's back is hurting her, so this will come in handy. Give it to me. Take some seashells and use them to grind up these seaweeds. Don't wash off the slime. Add enough seawater to completely cover the seaweeds. Put it in a jar and seal it up, and then wait half a year. You can drink it once the liquid's greenish color has faded. That's when it's fermented. Fermented? Fumigated? Maybe that's the word. Singer? What's wrong? Is there something you didn't understand? No, I just think that I don't think you've ever talked to me this much in one go. Yeah. Don't throw away your seashells either. Wash them and lay them out to dry. You can use them to drink alcohol and such. Alcohol? What's that? It's written right there. This place used to be a bar, a place for alcohol. So this word means alcohol. Alcohol can supposedly bring happiness and help us forget all of our worries. Okay, Scotty, don't be telling the kids that. Chat. Not at all. It does taste pretty good though. Did you drink this stuff often back home, back in Eiger? Not exactly. I would drink something similar before dances. It must have been very fun. Oh, I get it now. Alcohol doesn't bring happiness, but we drink alcohol when we're happy. Does everyone outside? Well, some people drink alcohol when they're happy. Some people drink alcohol when they're sad. Does anyone outside drink alcohol? Is everyone out there always happy? Not necessarily. I get it. They definitely aren't as happy as I am now. Singer, thanks for teaching me how to make alcohol. I really want to drink it with you right now. Your hand movement is wrong. If you grind it like that, it's not going to grind up very well. Try a different angle. Use the sharpest point and follow the seaweed's pattern. Control your rhythm and your breathing. Make your hand and your whole body one with the sea breeze that's brushing against your skin. Like that, one stroke and it's shredded. Damn, Scotty's out here singing sentences. I didn't even know she could talk that far. that long. You're staring at me. Do you want another go? Now that there's only one of you, it'll be over quickly. No, I don't think I will. This is yours. The harp. This is my harp. Sheet metal found it. He saw you drop it outside last night. Oh, that's great, singer. Now we don't need to go look for your harp. He brought it back to our house and he told me to give it to you. That's all he said before he left. Thanks. Huh? Oh. Pluck strings. Huh? This melody. You were humming it while you were asleep last night. It's always in my head. Is this the song you and your partner used to sing? We have a lot of songs like this back home. We sing as a way to talk to each other. When I left, the singer was gone too. I'm all by myself and the song is all that I have left. No wonder the song sounds so sad. Pluck strings. Singer, remember our promise. You got your harp back. Does that mean you can sing for us now? We're all waiting, right, Grandma Petra? No. Grandma probably can't talk today, so she would sing along with you if she could. Singer, Grandma wants to hear your song. All right. Oh, damn. Clad in her red dress, the wandering singer sits in the middle of the group. She closes her eyes as her fingers stroke the strings of her harp. The notes and the lyrics flow out from her naturally as she plucks away at her harp strings, permeating every corner of the rundown bar. The melody twists and expands in the air as though this is where it belongs. Damn, this is a nice little cutscene. A singer is walking on Seacoast Way. With homeland left a mile behind, his path lies ahead. From his forebears and children he was torn. Into the seas his lover was swept away, floating in the deep dead. Can I hide the text box? Not anymore. I noticed a change in your expression. Did you find something, perhaps? Nothing. Not a surprise. Your reflexes are still rather slow. Look at the water before you. The fluctuation of the level, the frequency of the waves, and the movements of its luster. All these information. It'll be high tide soon. We should go. Oh shit, I didn't realize the bishop had his face. I just realized it was showing their face. A hunter is walking on Seacoast Way. With homeland left a mile behind, they must lament and pray. There is no end to his path. The road ahead is shrouded in gray. By the way, that's what Scatty sounds like when she starts singing. Oh yeah, I forgot to do it. I was enveloped. She's singing. How could she sing in front of these people in this rundown house? And they're listening to her. The ones who hang their heads are still looking straight at the floor. The ones who don't speak are silent as ever. Her singing has no way to reach their cold, hard husk but their eyes. Do they understand it somehow? A hunter is walking on Seacoast Way. The singer stops her fingers, but the harmony formed by her harp and voice together does not simply disappear because of that. It yet remains with the wanderer herself, creating an open seam in the thick dusk. A few sprouts land in the... Is it crevice? Crevice? Is that crevice? Damn, I don't know if I've ever seen the word crevice spelled out. I don't think that's crevice, though. Just as others begin to sprout from it. Actually, it does look like crevice. Who are these dicks? Who are these dicks? Who are these dicks? Grandma Petra. I was right the second time. What did I say the second time? What's wrong? She fell asleep. She never sleeps so peacefully. Most of the time she starts screaming the moment she closes her eyes, grasping at nothing. I thought she'd want to dance when she heard you sing. I mean, she always chirping about how she wants to dance. Brevis. Brevis. Is a sussy word? Drywall? I'm going to die. There's seawater in my eyes. It's salty. Not tasty at all. Whoa, are you crying? Crying, what is that? The kind of emotion that flows out from the deepest depths of your body. It is. I don't think I understand. Singer, I like your songs. You don't like to talk, but you have so much to tell when you're singing. Could you sing it again? I want to hear you talk about lots more. Da, 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 da. Pluck strings. Oh shit, she's going back. The sea breeze and... Oh, it's not a song. The sea breeze envelops the singer's fingers and rafts into her nostrils. Wafts? Is that wafts? Into her nostrils. The smell here has changed. It's now high tide. High noon. Food. We'll have food again. To the beach. Priest. The masses rush outside. The melody of her song has stopped. Food. Food.
私たちはこれまで何度も勝利してきた。
Wow.
今回私たちは己の運命と未来のために戦ったわ。
Uh-huh.
これこそが本物の
Right.
でしょ?
See, the thing is, I'm already to the next stage and you're still talking. Motherfucker stole my audience. Gave him shit and sell. I mean, she had one sentence where she actually talked for longer than a second. The beach is lined with food. The wishes of the masses have been answered by the sea. Dot, 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 dot. Fins. Shells. Edible. See, chat, this is my type of story. Let me just say shit like this. I'll read all day if this is the only things I gotta say. Yes, it's edible. More, more, more. I spilled some. Pick it up. Swallow it. More. Take them. Take them back. These guys are like the perfect representation of my brain. Take them back. More and more. Priest. Priest. Is my story. It literally is. Scatty doesn't talk very much, and the NPCs all say one-worded like sentences. They stop for a moment. They stop for a moment and look up at their brother. Oh shit, the priest actually looks kind of scary. My brothers and sisters, enjoy your breakfast. Now that I see his face, that's what he sounds like. This is a reward for your good deeds. Because we prevailed against our hunger and illness, we become more faithful, more united, and more harmonious with one another. Is it harmonious? Badia. I'm surprised you don't ever get tired of putting on that show. When you do it in practically every city you visit. Show, hardly. It is a joy to stare or share his greatness and benevolence with the unenlightened across the lands. They don't understand a word you just said. All of us are one and the same to the vast ocean. The bishop lovingly taps the arm of the man who is stuffing his mouth full of food. My brushes. Come, dear brother, share these fins with your suffering brethren. You must understand that this small piece will grant them satisfaction, which will turn into enrich your soul. As for you, you must thank your brother. Thank him for giving you what could have been his. When the two of you stand together, hand in hand, shoulder to shoulder, you share your life with one another, and that makes you ever more powerful. Thank you, father, sir. Very good, dear child. Do it. Do it. The promise isn't between you and it, it's between them and it with you as their mediator. Promise. No promise is mutual. Mutual. These suffering souls are able to satisfy the needs of the sea. The sea grants them their desires, and I help them so that their voices are heard. As you already count yourself a part of us, you must know the rules. Please forgive my negligence. There are certainly more suitable turns of phrase. You are using their fresh flesh and blood to lay down the path to what it is you want within the chapel. Whichever the case, you don't need to show up here personally every time. How do you know what I want? It's hard not to become addicted to the pleasure of superiority. Come on, Zach. There you go. Nonsense. As the sea's most faithful creation, this is nigh an ounce of falsehood to my position. I stand here because I wish to save them from the bottom of my heart. Without me, they would long have become a pile of rotten suin across these lands. Disease and starvation. As long as we can fight against these tangible enemies, they are not our most difficult hardships. Our most difficult hardships come from the deepest part of our souls. When we find ourselves unable to fight these disasters with destruction unavoidable, that is when we face with true hardship. How many towns are like this are still standing in Iberia? Somehow got a random backside. This country's vast, but shit. I've slowly changed his voice over the numerous times, and now I don't know what it is anymore. This country's vast territory has long been unable to fill its people's needs. Nonetheless, they remain in their cramped flesh, either isolating themselves from another or brawling. Well, it's admirable that you care so much about Iberia. You are wrong again. It is the suffering of the people that I care about, not the borders arbitrarily drawn on these lands. Isn't this in the nature of us all? Bound by the limitations of our flesh and blood, it's difficult for us to break away from our obsession with ourselves by our own means, and so we choose to fight, not to understand. If this goes on, then even the strongest of individuals cannot escape defeat. Hardships engulf every corner. You've seen it yourself and wavered at the sight of that very misery. Is this necessary? Perhaps I'm not telling you enough. The truth is always worth telling, whether the listener is as foolish as you or not. Perhaps we should treat this conversation as more than a way to pass the time, seeing as we're working together. Well, your way with words is on another level. It's no wonder so many have found themselves enthralled by your words. You do not yet understand. I am the most sincere. I ask for nothing from them. I do not believe in the power of threats either. I simply wish to point them towards a new possibility. Yeah, this guy's literally their body's weakness will forever limit their cognition. You think I'm ensnaring their souls with words, but the truth is far from it. I'm helping their hearts to hear the most basic needs of their body. The teachings of sages can bring nothing but belief, blind faith. The strength of the body is what grants them the right to see more. There are creatures in the sea. There are no eyes. They have no eyes. Their bodies are minuscule, and they have no means of mobility. They can only drift from the tides. Is the ocean that they see so different than what we see? How do creatures with no eyes grasp the holiness and profoundness of the sea? You and your colleagues never understood how and where your vile yet sturdy bodies came from, nor can you see how the weak struggle. Who then is the true arrogant? Is it me, despite the fact I am helping them, or is it the believers of the false gods, who, as the peril grows even greater, use their words to turn true despair into false hope, to deceive and to control the pitiable weak? Or perhaps it's you and your foolish cohorts, who remain ever unwilling to face the vast sea bottoms. I am sharing with them. Question. Phone thing? Is it a phone thing? Okay. Child. I have brought the child. Anyway, I'm sharing with them what their eyes can see, with the hope that they may broaden their horizons and know that they have no true hope. They may choose for themselves whether they rot with the land or be reborn as one with the sea. Not only can this possibility save them from starvation and disease, it is also the sea's generosity from the land that insists on it consuming. This is not a contest, it's a conquest, it's an understanding, it's an acceptance. I'm pointing them in a new direction and giving them a better life. In the end, they will walk towards the truth just as I once did. This is my life's work. Your false flesh has confined your soul and left you short-sighted. You cannot see true greatness. You shall be forgiven. Sounds like they're not the only ones obsessed. Ooh, Singer. We almost missed out on this. There's so much food. Everyone's hungry and we're finally have something to eat. 1, 2, 3. I'll bring these back and grind them up. I can make soup for Grandma Petra with them. We'll have this for dinner tonight. Sound good, Bench? No, don't eat them like that. The shells are too hard. They'll break your teeth. We have to boil them until they're soft before we can eat them. Bad Bench. Singer, why don't you take some too? Consume. Is this a Singer? Why are you standing there for? Scatty simply stares at the man named Drywall. He's on his knees, eating all he can see on the beach. His eyes are red. His tears have already dried up. He is starving, and so is everyone here. Scatty lets go of the girl. It's because it's sheet metal, bro. They're all this meat is sheet metal. The girl's eyes are sparkling. She can't wait to join the crowd of feeding people. You're eating your brethren, bro. Slow down, brother. This is all yours. Look at you. All this will be yours in the end. Now open your heart, accept yourself, embrace others, learn to be trusting, and learn to sacrifice. The fighting has long come to an end, and the hardships will cease. Let us stand together. Our souls, flesh, and belief will grow strong, just like this eternal ocean under our feet. Please allow me to keep my distance. Oh. I've been having certain digestion issues. I'm afraid I might not be able to hold it. I'll throw up on your face. Ah! Brother, you dropped your seashell. Let your brother hold on to it. Interesting. You must be in a good mood today, given your choice of words. Whatever you say. The message from the sea has you excited. You can wait for our celebration no longer. Then go. Find your old friend and share this joy with her. She sneezed, yeah. Found you. Roars. Scatty quickly makes it through the crowd, her eyes fixated on a single person. That person appears as though she's been waiting for her as well. And then they beat the shit out of each other. Whoa, Gladia, chill, bro. My daughter's watching. Chat, Gladia's looked like this the entire time? Gee. What are you doing? Shh. Come, look at him. Oh, hold on, baby. Ugh. Do you smell it? Da. Scatty takes out a seashell. With the seashell in her hand, she dashes towards Gladia. Ah! Gladia remains calm and unflinching. She seems to have expected this. The seashell stabs her in the hand, leaving no marks at all. Your stance isn't elegant enough. Let me show you. True. Gladia passes the seashell against Scatty's chest, pushing her up against the wall. How many times have we danced together, Scatty? Twice, maybe twice. Is that 3 times? You're a good dance partner. Dance partner. Where is she? You care about her. Should I not? She is rather safe for the moment. Proof? I didn't know you were in the market for something so pointless. This is making me think your time on land has ruined your nose, Hunter. Your whole body reeks. Smell like shit, is what Scatty's saying. Trust me, I want to vomit far more than you do right now. She's with you all right. Looks like your nose hasn't gone completely bad. Fortunately, it seems you haven't quite fallen to the level of those land-born cubs just yet. At the very least, you haven't come crying to me, asking why I would take her away and what I'm doing here. Asking questions has never been a way of solving things, not for us. Us? I don't even know if you're still one of us. Looks like you have a lot. Yeah, right. You have a lot of questions on your mind, right? All right. Here, you want to talk? Okay, you can read too. If you aren't sure, you might want to think twice about picking a fight. Otherwise, you'd just be giving your enemy an opportunity. You are not my target. Then what did you come all this way for? Right. Please, you already know. You've been looking for her, but will your doubts really go away when you finally find her? Her memory's shot. She can't tell me much. Take a look at yourself. You are barely better than being locked in a cage. You may not be working for me anymore, but let me teach you one more thing. Remember this, a hunter chases her prey because she must hunt it down. Chasing blindly will bring you only emotional comfort. Are you so weak that you are chasing after the... My phone vibrated like 6 times, and I thought it was Miss Part-Timer for a minute. Okay, anyway. How long has it been since you dance? You've walked too much. Your skin is very dry. Have you forgotten the proper rhythm for your breathing? Do you like this story? Damn it, chat. Her bedtime stories is just going to be Arknight's story and lore. I'm going to raise her to make lore videos, chat. Look at your next Arknight's content creator that is going to be so dove into day one Arknight's lore that she's going to understand it. Right. Let me ask you again. What are you here for? Although it's morning, so she's not going to be sleeping right now. But Scotty looks at the bishop. The bishop. I don't know if I want her to learn this shit, though. Political, war crimes, people eating people. I don't know. The bishop stands only a short distance away. He looks at Scatty as well, his gaze piercing through the crowd. Scatty tightens her grip on her box. A courteous and gentle smile appears on the bishop's face. He points in a direction and gestures invitingly. Real world skill. Not going to make your move. I thought you two were together. I don't really care. Doesn't seem like I can say that about you, though. You are the one who needs the weight off your shoulders, not me. Next thing you know, she's going to wake up one day to a cute bunny girl with no idea who or where she is. One by one, the inhabitants walk up to the bishop with food still in their arms. They greet the bishop as though he is truly their brother and friend. Just like a normal afternoon in your average Iberian town. I really hope not. Scatty, let's go. Stop with the mysteries. Who is she? Who is he? I could tell you, but what would you believe me? What does that mean? Scotty looks at the chapel on the top of the hill. Beneath it, the bishop is waving goodbye to the inhabitants. Kind of looks like the bishop is somebody they both know then. Slowly, careful not to trip. Did you hear that? The sound of the waves. Thump, thump, thump. Just like our heartbeats. The food you eat and the water you drink are all gifts from the sea. My brothers and sisters, do you feel the energy in you surging throughout your body and onto your heart? Embrace the vastness before you. This is your hope for rebirth. Scotty looks at the people ashore. The crowd has started to disperse. The girl has picked a basket full of seafood. At last, she looks up from the ground and begins to search for someone on the empty shore. Huh? Where's the singer? I took my eyes off her for a moment, and she disappeared again. Oh well, she knows the way back. She's probably looking for her friend again. Let's go, bench. Let's bring the... Every time I say bench, I think it's gonna sound like bitch. Let's go, bitch. Let's bring the food back. Bench, I want to sing. Let's sing together. Do you remember the song that the singer sang? It's okay if you don't. I mean, you don't know how to talk. How about I sing it for you? With homeland left a mile behind. Yeah. Yeah. His path lies ahead. Why are you stopping me? Sigh, you think it's terrible, don't you? I think so too. Of course, I can't sing as well as the singer. But if I keep at it, I'll get better, right? His path lies ahead. Bench, let's go. I need to go now. If I don't get going, he will be suspicious. Captain, what are you planning? Is it a teammate you're looking for? Why didn't you say so? Or is it an enemy you want? If you were my enemy, you would have killed me when I tried to kill you with the seashell just now. Claudia shakes her head. Stupid Scotty. Do you see these thighs? Do you know how I got these thighs, Scotty? I don't think you can understand the immeasurable power that I have in these thighs. I can crush literal watermelons, Scotty. You understand that you will never be on my level. That is why I'm a captain, and you just a little bitch. Anyway, you need to understand what it is that you want first. A hesitant hunter can't spot traps and will only find herself the prey to others. Is that what you want? And clip. Singer, your eyes seem a little different. When you looked at us before, it felt no different from when you looked at the monsters from the sea. But now you are willing to teach me how to make seaweed alcohol, and you sing for us. Of course, you are different from the monsters. Monsters wouldn't keep pestering me to sing for them. Monsters can't even speak most of the time. Whoa, they are dirty and dumb. They know nothing other than to eat. So will those monsters from the sea eat us? If they're hungry, they will. So, hey, Dad. You all right? Hey, you okay? Okay. Whoop. So they came from ashore for the same reason we go out to sea. They're looking for things to eat. Are you sympathizing with them? Going hungry is tough. I don't think that's how the ones who get eaten see it. Right. I don't want to be eaten by the monsters like this either. I've never thought about it before, but now I want to listen to your songs just a little longer. I want to teach Bench how to sing too, just like how Grandma taught me so many things. In that case, you need to live as long as your grandmother. Yep, at the very least, I'm not worried about anything right now. Are you okay? Jeez, little lady. And that's because, Singer, you are still here. You help us and fight off these monsters like bam, bam, bam. Like bam, 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 bam. Bam, 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 bam. Gladio has left. Scatty looks out at the sea. Unlike the dead silence of the day before, its waters are filled with living. I almost said loving creatures. Anyway, living creatures. They cling onto each other and pile on top of each other. The creature at the very top stretches out its limb. It camouflages itself as part of the sea waves while striking the shore's reefs with with each beating wave. Atop the hill, the chapel doors are wide open. The people ashore have already gone home. The monsters of the sea, eyeless as they may be, merely stare at the sight. She's talking, bro. She's reading the story. Chat, what, you roasting her for reading the story? My heartbeat is getting faster. Oh, now she's mad. What? Hi. Not like an official. Why? What? Are they gonna interview you after it? Baby hungry? Oh no, she's just chilling. Guys, smack the like button if you haven't already. We're pretty close to 70 likes if you haven't already smacked it. Also, a sub to the channel if you guys are new. 10k subs. We're gonna do Patriot cosplay. And we're grinding, bro. Damn, you guys are flying on the subs. Damn, I might have to do it soon. It isn't just her heartbeat. She looks at her hands and sees something that only the eyes of a hunter can see. Right. Unable to. I don't know if you guys can hear her. Can you guys hear her talking this entire time? Every time I'm saying something, she's saying something back. Unable to withstand the impact of her blood flow, her skin is trembling at the high sea. You can't hear her? You can hear her, because I feel like hard not to hear. I don't know. She's so far down. The off-key singing reverberates in her eardrums, all while the odor of the sea irritates her nostrils. I see, right. I'm still a hunter. A hunter chases her prey, and a hunter hunts her prey. But abyssal hunters dance on top of the fangs and claws of their fallen prey. A hunter who has lost their partner is naturally lonely and despotent. Is that despotent? She is a hunter herself, and not the kind after bounties. Running away from any further would be running away any further would be meaningless. What she must do now is turn around and join the hunt. She's a chatterbox. She does talk a lot, yeah. Now, they're the ones who should be afraid. It is only now that Scotty has forgiven herself. She dashes towards the sea terror filled tides. There is a stench. A stench lingers in the air of the chapel. I'm curious what the stench is meaning, because it's referenced it numerous times and Gladio was covered in it, so I don't understand. The stench of stench. I can't pronounce anything. Dad, you stupid. What she probably says. Stupid dad. I'm gonna regret this, or I'm gonna be okay with this. Good scenery here, doctor. Doctor. Possibly. I'm listening. I think this is a good spot for her. Okay. Yes. Okay, if I had to guess, egg, eventually egg. So I'm gonna try to see into the future. Yeah. Future. Whoa, hold on, sister. Although this might be kind of rough. Spot for her. Oh, what? Sorry, Mudrock. I don't use you anymore. That actually might be a good spot for her. Right.
Wipe out all that blocks the way.
Although maybe not. Okay, there's the egg. So I was right about that egg.
Come, best
Come.
You again today, little apple.
What do I want to do here? Ice Horn skill, still skill 1. Because I want her on skill 1. Because I put her on skill 1. Because I didn't change her from any other skills. So she's on skill 1. Attacking the target with the lowest HP percentage within a small area. That thing doesn't look very fun.
by what?
You want to topple me? By what? Oh god. I made a mistake. Okay, well.
Arrived at designated position. Treatment target sighted.
I'll impart on you all the cries
I couldn't click her. What the hell is that? I literally couldn't even click her.
Gather around me, guys.
What the hell? That's so weird. I couldn't click her. I need another healer.
Arts unit.
Well done. Bow to me.
See how this works. Oh, this guy has like 0 health.
Yes, I'm fully ready.
Okay. Okay, I was a little late on the party there. Holy hell, all these guys are gonna come beat my ass though, I'll tell you what. Horns hasn't seen enough enemies. Luckily, my horny is strong. Right.
You want to topple me? By what?
指揮する人がいるって不思議な感じね。
Hmm.
I'll impart on you all the cries I've heard.
Everyone, hang in there. Let me create a diversion.
Alright, this might be smart and this might not work. Are you okay, sister? Jesus.
Tempest must
Like, I know she's gonna get smacked, but I think she'll live. Or not. Or not. Alright, shit's happening. Alright, these are the last two, though.
私に指図するしね。
Yeah, lap lane. I had a couple of bad spots. I mean, it's easy first try because I literally have like very strong operators. Grab it. Having a baby for snacks. Yeah, we're trying to get her plump. Huh? Oh, the stages are that easy, are they? Oh, are they really easy? Okay. Compared to WD, yeah. All right, that should take care of it, I think. We should have enough for me, Grandma, and Bench. Oh, and the singer too. She will come back, right? Bench. Bench. Oh, Jay. And the singer too. She will come back, right? We can't let her go hungry. We will have some. We can put the rest in the box. Uncle Fireplace, you wanted some. Okay, I can give you some first. Whoa, doesn't Uncle Fireplace have his own? What are you doing, sister? You want this move back? Here. I think the seaweed's on your arm. Let me have it. I'll make the seaweed alcohol that the singer taught me to make. Huh? Where did Bench go? I only took my eyes off of him for a moment. Makes children noises. Chat, what is this? Makes children noises. Oh, here. I got a voice actor for that. Make children noises. She's just gonna breathe into it. The child noise. Open your legs, lady. Fit. Oh, she tried. Oh, there she goes. A red-clad figure appears before him. Songs. Stop grabbing. This is yours. Stop chewing it. It's not something you can eat. Wood frame. The kid can talk. Don't call her. Yeah, give me my harp, will you? Tell her, no, I guess you can't talk. This isn't a goodbye. I'll go ask a question and then I'll tell her myself. Scotty looks at the chapel overlooking the town. She knows how to get her to her destination. Oh, yeah. By the way, I will continue to do IS-3 and CN and have to well a bit for Texas Ultra. She'll be useful in IS-3 and her booba is bigger than her 5-star counterpart. See ya. Oh. Okay. Hi, Inquisitor. Are we planting explosives at the hill right now? That is correct. On another note, I saw someone entering the chapel. She looks very much like that outsider we met before. So, hi, Inquisitor. Who is she? An heir. I heard she fought the Sea Terrors. I'm surprised there are so what? I'm surprised there are others who not only know these monsters but specialize in fighting them as well. If we blow up the chapel, will she be affected? If we don't strike the evil at its root, even destroying this place won't accomplish anything. Is that so? So we still have to find out who caused this phenomenon, and you don't know who it is yourself, High Inquisitor. You may not ask anything. Wait. You may not ask anything that has nothing to do with the mission. Understood. Also, while I'm aware you don't mind, I have to say this nonetheless. The load-bearing structure of this block probably won't withstand the intensity of the explosion. The southern half of the city may crumble any moment, and the inhabitants are here still don't know anything about this. Proceed. I want to evacuate the inhabitants. I mean, to you, they may seem particular and problematic, and also things that need to be cleansed. Inquisitor, tell me, what is your responsibility? Yes. For Iberia's prosperity, for Iberia's defense, and for Iberia's orderlessness and integrity, I raise my sword and my light. In that case, you must lay down your judgment for these men. You want me to lay down judgment to sentence them to death? High Inquisitor, when was the last time you listened to a song? Your records have all gone bad, haven't they? Your player has been gathered dust for far too long. I heard that song. I heard the song of the Eiger was singing for these people. That's the kind of song that Iberia should have had. Before we kill them, I want to know the truth, just like you were trying to find out who was behind this. Perhaps they will still mutate, but when the time comes, I will cleanse them myself, but I would like to evacuate them now. High Inquisitor, if I have your permission, I will evacuate everyone right away. Is that your decision? I don't know. Irene, you are not just laying down to decisions for you. Wait, what? Irene, you're not just laying down decisions for those you see in front of you. Your decisions affect much more. By sentencing the monsters to leave, you also sentence the citizens to die. I understand. I've already made decisions like this countless times. Your judgment can mitigate disasters or portend ill omens. You may kill hundreds merely to save one. To save one. I understand that, sir. What's at stake behind this deal, the clashes between mortals and scriptures? I understand it all. That isn't what I'm asking you. What I'm asking you, Irene, is as if you can truly bear that responsibility. If you bring them great pain, then you must too bear this pain as well, and it will be far graver than the sins you inflicted on others combined. Do you have the courage? Will your beliefs remain steadfast when your heart is tormented? If you fail, are you certain you can stay unflinching when you witness the outcome of your decision? I can take it. I won't waver. That's what I've been doing all along ever since I joined the Inquisition. I can do it. If what I do proves to be wrong, and then let me receive the proper punishment. This is something I must do. High Inquisitor, I... Very well. This will do. Do your duty, Inquisitor. Yes, High Inquisitor. I will evacuate the local inhabitants right away. Also, the explosives left in the cabinet should be enough to level the whole of Salvento. That's right. So, if it comes to it, I will override your judgment. Right. I'll get going now. Irene dashes off like the wind. The High Inquisitor stands tall, unmoving, just like the reefs next to the sea. It's only when the Inquisitors have doubts in their hearts that they have the chance to seek out the answer. However, for a young woman who has experienced a little of this world's ugly side, or its mirages, she needs to be hammered and tempered. She needs to fail to crumble. She must first suffer. She must first abandon her unrealistic aspirations before she can truly be indomitable. Wait. Who is it? Hello, High Inquisitor. What the fuck is Calsa doing here? Hello, High Inquisitor. And scene. Calsa inserts herself. Oh, look who's here. Welcome, wandering stranger. Singer, damn it.
Target has been suppressed.
Why the hell is Calsa here, bro? I was just getting to a point where I thought I could actually read the story. Oh, God. This whole section is probably devoted to her ass. I'd like to hear about Calcis's ass. Yeah, that's what I was just thinking is we got like a dedicated story stage, right as Calcid appears. She's going to talk the entire time. Now, quick. Come in. I knew you would make it here. How? What can I say? No need. Do you carry that case everywhere you go, wandering singer? Yes. Then would you mind if I asked another question? Go ahead. What is inside this case? A saxophone. Ah, very well. A saxophone, a wind instrument, quite good. May I have the fortune to hear it? Music. This city has not heard music for a swath of years. Swath? Oh, no, beg pardon. I realize a sudden that a wandering singer might take coin for her song. This does stump me, you see. I fear I cannot offer much tip for to speak of. Yet at this old building, taking care of it is quite the challenging task. When currency stands for little here, none will collect it and none will use it. But I can spare energy to prepare you a luncheon. A luncheon? Wandering singer, what say you? Would you perform a little something for or another? Yo, thank you for the sub. It is my power, at least, to invite you to eat your fill, though it may not be any gourmet delicacy. I see you are fallen silent. Might I guess you prefer dance rather than song? You see, you are wearing a dancer's dress. You are talented. It has been too long since we last had a friend with such brilliant luster as you. Sickening. If you want to listen to something, you can let me sing for you now. I came to ask a question. The person standing by you probably knows. I don't think you can escape the issue anymore. Were my people here and you once familiar? We naturally were. I was not asking you. Gladia turns her head and does not speak further. Yeah, she has lies. We aren't. Oh. Because I have no idea now if this person is the one I originally knew. Oh, this too is normal. All people may change. Sea weather beats against dry land and can turn the coast into sand given time. So, your arrival was not her who willed it. Wasn't it you who wanted me to come? Were it merely my bidding, you would not show here, correct? I am only a stranger. I simply asked, did she tell you, or did you will you to come or not? She didn't. I came on my own. You are not lying. I can hear when lies are told, but you are honest. You keep asking, and I still haven't even said anything. How can you be this obnoxious? Be calm, Singer. It was not my intention. A little prejudice does us all good. Freak juice. Then my turn to ask. The city's people have all great trust in you, but what happens on the seashore is absolutely not normal. Scrap begging, sea terrors, the ocean. Where are you from? You know something, don't you? What have you and her hidden from me? Yes, indeed. I know a good deal more than others. Indeed, I know of one who wants to meet you. Meet me, since I'm a wandering singer. The one who cares for music is me. Though it may invite some disbelief, the one waiting to meet you is not me. It is a friend of mine. I bid you here on his request. Who? He wants to meet me. Come with me. You shall know when you see him. After all, you have a friend here too. You wish to meet her, do you not? The bishop's tone makes light of it, but Scatty remains calm. The hunter secretly grips the case's handle tight. Only fruits of progress in material science and Rose Island earnestly investing vast funds are to thank right now that she does not crush the handle of the specialized saxophone case apart. Oh. Please, in here. As for you, come too. The time for your reward too is come. Scatty glances at Gladia briefly and does not say much. Scatty follows over to the figure of the bishop, unsure as to why she felt the whole time that the bishop has a very odd grit. It's not grit, it's gait. Nat? No. Like his arms are lame or his joints are missing. His legs are lame? What's wrong with his legs? He doesn't have gladius legs and he don't have bolstering thighs? He has lame thighs. The three descend the stairs, shockingly below the chapel's graves like cave. The staircase winding toward downwards by its wall, circling and circling as if into someone's colossus esophagus. Without a ray of light, they feel that the path on the pure sense. What? Without a ray of light, they feel through the path on pure sense at risk of falling into the abyss at any time. Oh, it equals gray. Okay, I don't know. Regretfully, I will not light a lamp, but this should possess you no trouble, should it? I've heard wandering singers to be quite agile. By and large, neither city nor barons are too friendly, and those going afar easily come to suffer. One must learn the basics of protecting themselves. Wealth cannot buy music, yet music can serve as wealth. So long as a fine song is sung, one will not starve wherever they go. I used to yearn greatly for that sort of life, likely because I'm no good at what it demands. Once I set roots down somewhere, it is very hard for me to up and leave again. Gate is how you say it. Oh. The bishop seems to talk in soquility. I don't know if that's how you say it. Soliloquy. Because the two others utter not a word while descending. Oh, soliloquy? Maybe that's how you say it. Based on the sentence. We are here. Don't tell me we're correct on the seafloor. Led deep and deeper by the staircase, they finally set foot on flat ground. Even Scatty feels challenged to breathe in the sealed off damp until they emerge into a shaft of light in the open scene before the reverberates. The hunters? Reverberates? It is what it is. Solioq? The massive Karis cave is filled with twisted equipment from a hidden place above. Daylight illuminates as it penetrates the ocean, permeates the cave, and the faint blue making where it lies clear. The faint blue making where it lies clear. Okay, whatever that means. That's... how could this be? Oh. Spectre's body floats in a vat of water as if dead or perhaps sound asleep. Untold thoughts flash through Scatty's head. Why is she here? Did Gladia do this? What if Spectre is dead? How could Gladia allow Spectre to die? How could she truly be? And that is your friend, isn't it? You are called Scatty. I have not been the one following your affairs. They have handled you very well. Especially the ones by your side. They have handled it all well, letting you uphold your mental state under such emotions. Scatty's eyes open wide. What? They have had no time to attend to you lately, but the humble grace of your leader here, you have came practically as a gift to me. Scatty turns in anger to Gladia, but finds no one behind her. Gladia is already pacing for the bishop, her step free of concern in its lightness, the speed she takes pride in, the speed rumored amongst the abyssal hunters seem to be in the silent single step. What are you doing? I am surprised you set forth first and not that minstrel. What are you waiting for? Why did you not kill me before? Would you be so stupid? You unhallowed things, your internal condition, your fine senses grow, expressed without meaning. Would you just be as unconcerned if this experiment or life vanished here? Confirming your results gave you confidence. Your satisfaction grinned in your words, yet you wouldn't let me see where you took her. I imagine you cannot let her die yet. Out of us, I'm sure her life is the one you place most importance on. I've destroyed your experimental grounds. A little surprised it was your doing. Spectre is highly valuable. Out of all the Orgenium infection tests you've conducted on the abyssal hunters, only this specimen tells the tale. The original sin of terrestrial lowlife beast can be affected upon those unholy bodies of yours. Is it not so very interesting? The looks on Scatty and Gladia faces both change. I didn't mean to say breast. I meant to say best. Beast. Although I must say you have wrought too much damage on the site we three are in, having committed so much refined, liquefied Orgenium. Having applied Ager technology, all of it, never to be seen again. She's highly valuable indeed. My one mystery is how she fends against an Orgenium infection of such scope. Her spinal cord diluted would be enough to infect a small country. Things have changed now. Thank you for placing her in my hands. Unhallowed thing. I will lead the other two. I will discover all your final secrets. I will prove my own success, my research, others' enemies' secrets, or our enemies' secrets, as well as the weaknesses. You will lead off by dying here. Scatty covertly applies her strength, her puzzlement, and irritation towards Gladia Pale completely to her present anger at the bishop. Given one chance, this originator of evil will be shattered, flesh pasted. Just one chance. My sparing your life testified you are that person, one and the same. I've already executed those not worthy of sparing. It is proven how you, them, and this experiment all implicated. You need not be alive any longer. The Church of the Deep, you're from the Church of the Deep. That I permit you to address me so. You're far too good at hiding. Each one of you is unlike. You say anything and everything. Was Spectre also driven to derangement by your indoctrination and torture? Those people outside, you exploited them and their experiments to you too. Have all the people cast into the sea been sacrifices for your tests? Impugnant. The bishop's figure seems to enlarge some. He may have truly been angered. The ocean's almsgiving is no matter of exploitation. It's salvation. I can concern myself. I could concern myself none with them, and they would die. The ocean gives them food, gives them unwilling to live the freedom to live on in the rebirth. Wait, what? The ocean gives them food, gives them those unwilling to live the freedom to live on in rebirth. A cold shudder runs through Scatty. Sea terrors, they become sea terrors. Well, I kind of figured that one out, Scatty. How could you unhollow things be hope to understand? Enough, Bishop. Have I ever shown care for your objective before? If you remember anything false, I invite you to forget it immediately. Your disgrace conduct defies description. The only thing I mind is how much further your toxin might drift. This is far enough. You believed bringing one more would let you topple me with ease? You and your kind alike are so self-confident, so stupid. I know that some of you chose to become sea terrors already. I fear that won't serve as a trump card. Even if you can become a Seaborn. Oh god, he changes, he transforms. What is this, some Resident Evil stuff? Scatty suddenly registers that the scent of the Seaborn has drawn near. Moreover, it is not the Bishop. Oh yeah, it's the other guy, Captain. Scatty leaps forward, but the Seaborn is already too close to Gladia, much too close. Oh. What the hell is this, chat? Jeez, look at this dude. Look at the design of this guy. With her speed, Gladia is able to dodge before the sound even crosses. It doesn't look like a dodge to me. But before anything, it requires that Gladia intend to dodge. Gladia had not even been aware. Choking on her blood. Oh god, look at this dude. Gladia has requested this, and so did I. Gladia? Rest. Scatty had witnessed the instant the monster impaled Gladia and now watches as it extracts its limb and leaves Gladia to crumple, ruined. A trap. This was the trap. Scatty had long readied herself to confront a Seaborn, but why did Gladia not notice it? Did she allow herself to underestimate the enemy, or did what happened to Spectre destroy her calm? Who is the hunter and who is the hunted? Moreover, how can a Seaborn use the voice filter on him?
I don't know how to say that. Maybe it's like, hello, 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 hello. I can do it like this, I guess. Mr. Mullah. I don't know what that.
Why? Why did Gladia choose to make a move here? She could have done, what? She could have just said something to Scatty and the two of them would have easily killed the Bishop. Can this Bishop truly be not a monster? Was the scent she smelled the whole time the Seaborn, not the Bishop? What is this thing in front of her? Is it a sea terror? The Bishop's transformation? A Seaborn? If it's one of the unending, long despised enemies, why can't it talk? I don't even know how they say that.
Isa Mila, I wanted to meet you.
The voice changer caught her thing. That's funny. Scatty does not speak. Her hand reaches for her case as she watches for the Seaborn's first move. Its first possible movement. Life and death are an instant apart. She wants the monster dead. Pretty hot in here.
Countless years buoyant, countless years renovating, countless lives and died. Oh, countless lived and died. I feel like that's way too. Why is this so echoey? Echoey, echoey, echoey. Hello, hello. Oh, maybe this is what I wanted.
There we go. It has no reverb now. Idiotic, unhallowed. If the Herald did not request you, all unholy things would have died on the beach long ago. Been dead on the beach long ago. Bastard. Herald, put an end to this problem. Watch. His name's Harold. Harold. Watching these people encroach on your ocean always has sickened me.
Are you that eager to attack them? Hold down.
How many of our own kind have seen these things killed? These mixed breeds brought by Iger.
Could it be you are not one? Then I will finish asking this question first. Zamala, my sister.
What?
Sister, right now, you are not coherent of where you came from.
I come from Iger, monster. I'm your natural enemy.
You are not coherent. But let me tell you the truth of things. You are we.
What? Eyes are red. What? No. No.
What flows through you is our blood.
Scotty has wondered so many times. Scotty knew she had some connection to them, but she blamed every last part upon the scars the final battle left on her. Harold. But she smells it. She knows it. She hears it. She recognizes it. Liar. Harold? Is it not Harold? 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 You what?
Izamal, your blood is our blood. Your bodies were, and then our blood entered. I have numerous blood kin. They meet you, they die. They smell your scent just as you smell our scent. They believe their fellow kin are trapped under your skins. They bite at your hide and flesh regardless of the danger, wishing to release their own kin from your vessels. Vesicles? They have not prepared themselves, and they have not, at that point, the organs to realize within. What the fuck? They are not prepared themselves, and they have not at the point the organs to realize with. You are you are not trapping kin with your bodies. You are kin. Izamal, you are we.
It's hard because I can hear myself and it's the voice changer messes with my head. It is as if the Seaborn's words carry some magical power. Scotty's train of thought returns to the past when she and the other hunters executed sea terrors together, and the thicker the stench of the blood, the more excited they became. The fiercer their movements, their bodies responding to their same blood. Or to their same blood.
I will wake you. You will recall the sensation. Eiger bodies are frail, and things pass too quickly. I will help you seek it out.
Stop.
But yet you wish to know. I wish you to know.
Scotty wishes to know. Scotty wishes to know just what she is in the end. She wishes to know why she must suffer so much misfortune. You kill us, Eiger, and now you intend on being related to me?
My blood and your blood are identical. You smell my scent exactly as we smell your scent. You find us, kill us. When we do not understand, we kill you too. We feed the ocean. Our bodies have provided for the ocean. Izalamala. We possess the same home.
You killed my family. It was you who killed my mother, my grandmother, my little sister. Scotty wishes to know.
No, we wouldn't. We do not go to Eiger cities.
So many cities, all destroyed by you.
Those cities are on our territory.
Even in the hinterland cities of Eiger, you still hunt people.
No. We would not do that. Those who die in the cities are unable to provide for the many. The Eiger attack us. We attack the Eiger. There is no difference. Those in your territory die by those in your territory's doing.
Lies.
I wish to know what lies mean. Liar too. You said it earlier. I wish to know.
Scotty's unable to move. Scotty seems to have touched upon the Seaborn's thought. The Seaborn's message flows directly from its scent into the waters of her mind. She may do this. Of course she... No.
Estalbar, the barrier between you and we is too strong. You have no way to pass on your ideas to we. For you to know what we think, that is enough. My body has grown. It is able to speak. It is able to communicate with you. Language is bloated, not easy to use. I can only talk this way, but this way you are able to tell me. Izamarla, I come to meet you.
Scotty knows. For every part of the sum of it, Scotty knows. Whoa, chill out. The Seaborn would not lie. I and you are not. You often feel the creatures around you are unfamiliar to you. When you travel, you are able to sense the direction of the seawater and know much of what happens in the unlit ocean. At some times you sleep, you feel you are swimming with many. Scotty's blood is already boiling. How could this be? Scatty understands. Scatty sympathizes. Scatty and the other hunters whisper. Scatty and the other hunters are all monsters. Oh, Jesus. Why would you have to tell me this? Why did you have to say all this? Scatty is she is a monster. She murders her own kind. She, for her own kind, murders her own kind. What? She, for her own kind, murders her own kind. She, by her own kind, murders her own kind. The eyes of the people on the streets are filled with warmth. They don't know anything. The eyes from the research institutions and in the tents are filled with ice. When the hunters sleep, there are patrollers guarding. No, those aren't guards. The night patrol doesn't serve the hunters. The patrollers are waiting for the hunters to become monsters. And she sees and has seen that that sister of hers, A. Iger, chewing the bones, corners of her mouth torn up until the captain had killed her. Her nerves have been infected by sea terrors. It may be that some kind of sea terror. Wait, it may be that some kind of sea terror has become a part of her body. We can't save her. No. That was because she no longer regarded Iger as her kin. She returned to her home. Shit's kind of scary.
You have remembered.
Scatty is sunken into a black, still sea. Her escape and defense were all meaningless. Her past and future were all meaningless. She is a sea monster, sea terror, sea born. Aside from her, anyone and everyone probably knew. Sea monster. And she has already committed the gravest sin. If she is a sea monster, if her brothers and sisters are here, then she recalls that which did not resist. She feels called to mind its tentacles softly floating over its own skin. I killed it. I killed her. I killed him. The bishop's in disarray. His question is now answered. His self-esteem in smite and mingle, yet he is unable to undo the truth that comes from the Seaborn's mouth. It cannot be. Why did we never before? Why could we never see it? Why could we not find out? The wound that was found its way through Gladia's chest is still gurgling with fresh blood, but in spite of it, her heart has not yet stopped pulsing.
Isambard, I have a question to ask. Isambard, lift your head up.
Mechanically, Scatty raises her face and stares at the life form in front of her, calling itself her own brother, her eyes vacant. I am an altar. I killed it.
You did not.
I killed their god. Oh, Jesus. I killed their... What the hell was this word? Genosonic? I killed RJ. I don't know what the hell that is. What the fuck? I killed him. He did nothing. And I still... Even my little sister was an Iger. All killed by the Iger. My sister, my mother, my grandmother. All my years of revenge were mistaken from the very beginning. I never knew all of this. Everyone killed by the Iger. The Church of the Deep, the Iger. The Seaborn does not lie. Oh, Jesus, Scatty, don't do it.
Sin.
My sin,
Isambard, do not feel misgrieving. We have no sin. You only did what you were able to do, Isambard. Where we can act without sin.
But I acted for Iger, who killed so many. The stench of the blood gushes against her throat. It is a sense of guilt? No, not at all. Scatty is simply at a loss. She suddenly realizes the force that supported her for all these years, the impetus that led her to assume such vast suffering, has disappeared. All she has done... Hello. Oh. What are you doing? Has this been recording? Oh. What the fuck was that? All she had done, empty void. All of that for Iger. Scatty certainly isn't one to present so loftily. Finding a justification for herself is little else but consolation. Iger, how did Iger even look upon the Abyssal Hunters? Just what am I? What exactly have I lived? All of everything, the recklessness, death defying me of back then, how could they have been related? What am I even doing? The Seaborn's unmatured words pull back to reality. If such violent vertigo and profound anxiety can amount to reality. You're just playing playing along.
You believe you are an Eiger, so you are right to kill. You regard the others as your bloodkin, so you do so. We do not know, and when we attack you, and you do so, you are right.
Why?
Isabella. Only Eiger, the scaleless. The scaleless? The finless. Your language contains sin. To-do, sir. Wait, to-do-do. To-do-do. To-do-do to survive. What the hell? That's not a sentence. Is always right.
So?
You have no wrong. You can speak of anything you know. You have no want or will. Only speak and do not speak. I have many questions. Speak.
In the end, this question has become, Scotty does not want to speak, but in her flows seaborn blood, flows the truth. Could Eiger be arrogant of who it was that murdered all of her family? If there are truly seaborn that enter cities, could it really have been only her family who were hurt?
Under your attack, we lost our contact with it. Our ever close contact. We can only sense its pulse. We cannot hear its voice. The last time you swam together, the last time you attacked together was then.
Yes, she knows it clearly herself, yes. In the end, only she alone was left. They tore the monstrous many to shreds, opening up the sky, charged into the dark. All the abyssal hunters came out at full force. All of her colleagues lived. Our lives were bled off under the soles of their feet. All the battles we fought were fought for that one instant. The instant she staked life and stabbed. The sea monsters and the hunters' blood almost led to the ocean to rot, death settling to a point where no life could ever be born anew. She saw him sink under. Before that, she saw the colossal eyeball staring straight at her. She felt something had connected with her own consciousness. She sensed her skin so tart. Her vision, ears splitting, and she smelt pain. Oh, smelt. Okay. And she so much what the fuck? She so much as felt she had already gone mad. But she was so lucid. To live is lucid. Because he began to speak.
And so, when it once again sunk into sleep before you, did you hear it as it spoke?
Scotty's blood is already near the point of burning away in her body. Scotty knows the answer. She knows. She planned to leave this secret lie until her death. Oh, Jesus. But yet. He spoke. The hardship we suffer is ever present. Scotty is not in time to say these words. The last fiber of resistance is Scotty's heart drives her to the blink incessantly. Oh God. She sees one glimpse of Gladia clambering up from her pool of blood. Oh God. You, Harold.
Only next time.
Gladia knows she should have dodged the last. Gladia did not act to dodge it. Ooh. His bodily fluids audibly clog.
Gladia.
It comes in a voice just like a whimper.
You're so sturdy, Gladia.
Trash. I won't give you a single scrap of courtesy. The hunted should behave. The hunted should behave and scream wretched in their traps. You are the hunted here, trash. Just Gladia isn't phased, bro. The lance slides again, in a single instant cutting a great wound open upon the Seaborn's bodies. Fluids dribble out, corroding Gladia's arm, but her wounds likewise heal rapidly, extremely so. Gladia's like, I don't give a shit, bro. You're dead.
Sister, your signal's transmission is so dense.
Emotion, hatred, how could the hunted understand? Love, hate, pain, sorrow, joy, contentment, all are worthless in your eyes. You think these are drags? That they are unnecessary, superfluous, don't you?
We have none of what you speak of.
Then you have even less hope of understanding, trash. We would rather the superfluous, I don't know, within us and want to live on that way. We are not you.
Gladia, emotion, truly such strong emotion.
You cannot even hope to sing Die Now. Why? How could this be? Why was her body able to recover from such grievous injuries? She's part of the Sea Force, bro. She's part of the Seaborn. I feel like they have enhanced healing. We also saw it with Scatty. She was able to heal quite fast too. So they have to have some sort of like enhanced healing ability or regeneration. With force, Gladia pulls her lance from the Seaborn's body, leaps to Scatty's front, landing as though floating. Gladia has struggled free, or perhaps she knows that if she didn't, the Seaborn would have crushed her in the next second, no matter its intent. Violently, she draws her lance horizontal, though the Seaborn doesn't wish to. The bishop surely wants to kill Scatty. And she, Gladia, an abyssal hunter captain, has a duty to protect her own hunters. Well, it doesn't matter that she's not part of her own company. In the sea of her mind, a breath of thoughts fly past like lightning, yet no one considers her own injured state. Because it is entirely enough now. This body's current condition suffices for her to kill off anyone. Okay. The Seaborn's body is jerking, convulsing, his regenerating flesh bracing his frame. Blood consistently pours flesh from Gladia's wound. Gladia's veins and arteries bulge from her head to toe. She cannot break free of the awareness and the tremendous nervous signals that the Seaborn brought to her. The ocean is sincerely wide and vast, its sons and daughters delighting in both the roles of the hunter and hunted. Oh, the company is a squad? Okay, for a minute I was like, wait, so she's not Seaborn? Okay, for a minute I thought I was confused. I was like, Gladia is definitely a Seaborn, right? That's how. There's no way she would have been able to heal that fast otherwise. Mixed breeds, you mixed breeds. Harold, what's the meaning of this? Why are they still alive? What of theirs is worth sparing? You must have realized that they are nothing like you when they first slaughtered our own bloodkin. You are a holy being, and they are mere filth. Spit. 2. Very flexible, eh? We hacked away at your kind with cold weapons so as not to expose you to our technology. That way you will never become something we can't deal with. But I guess I overestimated. You don't seem very sensitive at all. Can't even adjust to this much. Looks like you just can't adapt to blades forged by Aegir technology. Am I right? Harold, she is insulting you. Bishop, oh Bishop, can't you tell? Yes, I'm confident I can kill you, and I could have done so right from the start. Okay, that hurt.
Brother, why won't you accept them? They are my sisters, and so they are your sisters too. I can rouse, and of course, Gladia too. Just because your brother swam from the shallow seas, you no longer recognize them as your brothers. You haven't looked back even once. But our tribe cares.
No, this is nonsense. So you believe every single word in that good book you're holding. Let me remind you, Bishop, but you, too, are spreading hearsay and full views of the Iberians. It doesn't matter to me one bit what this thing tells me, but you are from the Church of the Deep. Perhaps you should be taking notes. Kill them, Harold, do it. Their crimes are grave and unforgivable. They spout blasphemy against you in the sea.
If that is your wish, then I shall do it.
It doesn't matter to you at all, does it? It doesn't matter if I ask this of you. You said so yourself. You will kill them.
Yes, it doesn't matter to me.
Then kill the wandering singer first. Kill the one in the red dress. Trash. If I tell you to kill the person behind you, the bishop who's dressed like a strand of kelp, would you do it?
Yes. Because he is my kin, and so are you. He calls out to me, and so do you.
Ah, humans. Aegir are vile and horrendous, aren't they? Admit it, Bishop. We are all foolish Aegir, and we like to apply what we think to low-life beasts. You don't understand it at all. You mixed blood. Well, if all you want to do is protect us, why not refuse?
Refuse? How do I refuse?
Enough. Looks like you are indeed a lowlife. That's about as deep as you can swim. Jesus, Gladia's roasting this, bro. But listen up, Trash. I won't ask you to kill the weakling behind you. You are prey. And who would beg Prey to do something? You want to hurt her? You will listen to his suggestion and kill Scatty, my hunter. You don't need that answer anymore, do you?
I have other ways. Even with her dead, as long as there's a way, it doesn't matter to me. But you told me to refuse.
Way too soon. Also blood. Spit. Whatever. If you have your heart set on killing her, you must first go through me.
Now, Gladia, whether you get to live and whether your flesh will continue to function, this is for you to decide.
Let us decide that by hunting each other.
Each other. Yes, we will prey on each other. You will prey on me and I will prey on you.
I guess it comes to realize though that he's actually kind of a dumbass.
Fear neither hardship nor darkness.
I'm here to help.
The Seaborn is very infantile, I feel like.
Ooh, I have to get serious now.
So these tanks help me.
新たな挑戦ね。
But I think I can destroy them. Okay, I don't know what the hell it does.
I won't sleep on the job. There you are.
I might end up killing it.
Ooh, I have to get serious now.
Oh, feels bad.
Let me create a diversion. There you are. Everyone, focus on fighting. Just leave treatment to me.
I mean, it doesn't matter if I kill him or if I don't, right?
Here I am.
So I guess if it doesn't matter. Damn, her range is so like so random. I mean, it's not random, but it's like so different.
I have to get serious now. Take aim. 何か指示はターゲットが視界から消えちゃうのは嫌よね。Here I am.
You know, I should probably put Horn on like, you know, what is it, skill 2 that can do melee damage and shit. Probably be more useful here.
I have to get serious now. Ooh, almost dozed off. Arts unit take
This is a good idea.
aim.
Big.
何か指示はありますか？もっと
That was
早く動ける
close.
わ。
Nah. Never close.
You wanna topple me? By what?
You want to topple me? By what? Oh, he's here. The first to talk.
Son, bow to me!
Huh.
Take aim.
Yes, I'm fully ready.
指揮する人がいるって不思議な感じね。
I'll impart on you all the cries I've heard. I'll impart on you all the
Okay, I didn't need her.
だって言われなくても分かってる。
Now that Horn is my new defender, I no longer need Mudrock. Gladia has pierced through the Seaborn's body once again. The Seaborn is about to die. The Seaborn does not turn its face towards the bishop. The bystanders have no idea whether the Seaborn actually had eyes, but Scotty can feel the monster's gaze. At the very least, that is how it feels, or she feels. It is looking at the bishop. The shapeless ties are washing away as the bishop, her robes weigh down. Oh, his robes. His robes weigh down on his body, almost crushing him. But the Seaborn is not addressing him. And then Gladia puts his face in between her thighs and smashes. Do
you think you are more like me or am? Gladia, you are strong.
Gladia immediately looks at her prey with a cold stare.
Emotions, our kinsmen will learn it. There is much that we are passing on, and we will try to pass on to them, to you as well. Ajabal, live, it's good to be alive. Our bloodkin will find you again, and they will ask you. We don't know how to ask questions, but we will learn.
Oh, Jesus Christ. So this has to be like the start of that shit, because it has to be like a hive mind thing, I imagine. So like anything that he was able to learn and was able to like process from this engagement are then going to be instilled in future like iterations of the Seaborn. And they're all going to like develop to a point where it's just like they get smarter and better and able to do more stuff. Which is why, like Gladia was saying, how they don't use certain technologies and stuff like that because they don't want them to develop the ability to kind of beat the hunters. So almost any interactions with like kind of the ones that have brains like that are going to be hard, because then they're going to just like let that kind of go on to the next generation of Seaborn, and each one's going to get smarter. Yeah, I know that the 3.0 Terra thing was like the declaration of like the war, wasn't it, basically? So is that like, that's going to be like the enhanced next generation of Seaborns? Is that what I'm kind of understanding? That's going to be the one that learns from this encounter probably. And so they're going to be way more stronger and way more intelligent. War. Kami. I mean, they basically was like talking about it. Was it not a war? I swear to God they said something about a declaration of war, but I don't know. I guess I don't understand CN. War never changes. Its bodies will stand no longer. It merely curls like a rapid withering flower. They said that the Seaborn had finally broken through the Eiger defense, so Terra needs to come together and fight them, which implies that they evolved past the Eiger technology, which is mega advanced. It's dead. Scotty breathes a sigh of relief. No, she has yet to recover from learning the truth, but the prey's death has truly made her feel it was alive, and now it's not. I think Scotty's gonna get screwed up by this. Gladia seems like she's just like, whatever. You damn mixed breeds. Jesus, racism. The bishop raises his voice. His coarse voice reverberates in his throat, slithering through the debris fallen through behind by the intense battles, as though his vocal cords could not contain his mumbling. Yet Gladia does not so much look his way. Yeah, step right up. It's your turn now. This piece of trash is all by himself, and the sea terrors outside probably aren't from the same tribe, so they must be yours. I will tear you to shreds. Your blasphemy will be punished. I will do it myself. I will take care of you mixed bloods right here, right now. Life is precious, but to keep you alive would be a waste of resources. One of you is heavily injured, and the other one cannot so much as move. I will scatter what's left of you across the land so that you will be eaten by the most lowly of land creatures. I can easily kill you two. Enough with the show. Unlike this piece of trash Seaborn, you at least used to be human, and now you're pretending to still be one. That makes me want to puke. So the bishop like infused himself into like a blood transfusion to become shrieks. This is where you will die. Forgot about me, did you? Oh wait, Spectre comes out. There's no shot that Scotty rolls her eyes as Gladia grins. The bishop starts for a second before he turns around. There's no way it's Spectre. Wait, was Spectre being... Oh, wait, hold on. Wait, was Spectre being suppressed by the Seaborn? And now that he's gone...
And even better tomorrow.
Yeah, oh, wait, there's another stage. I thought that was the last stage. Thanks for hanging out, Cicero. Scotty, can you move? I don't know. It's tough to keep that kind of feeling under control. It's hard not to think about it. I can't move my fingers. It feels like my nails will be all swimming away if I try to. Your neural cells are rapidly metabolizing. Remember, you are a hunter. They can't do anything to you. Is thinking about that going to help? If you don't want to become a Seaborn, this will help wonders. Okay. I think I can still pick up my weapon. A mixed blood without a weapon, another one who's injured, and a third one that's infected. What can you even hope to accomplish? Look at the expression of yours. Are you starting to think that yourself noble now? Okay, so the final boss is the bishop. He's going to change into some gross-ass Resident Evil bullshit. Wait, strange. I'm afraid you misunderstood. I might have felt sorry for the Seaborn, but if you think I feel the same about you, you have another thing coming. Once I kill you, it'll be all over. Do you really think that a saxophone in her case? Little Mermaid, how much longer will you sleep? Open your eyes. The things that happened in the past couldn't have possibly have you trapped. She was a mere test subject as well. Shark, you have been awake for a while, haven't you? The bishop turns around. There, he finds Spectre stroking the glass of water tank. She looks at the bishop with a curious and gentle gaze. She's on something. What? Even such a high-density orgenium liquid? The bishop stumbles backwards a little, but then remembers the two abyssal hunters are standing behind him, petrifying him. Spectre mouths a few words. They seem to be some really ferocious words. It's great to see you in the same as ever. You're the same as ever, Shark. I've almost forgotten she always used to be like this. Oh, she's a little baiter, huh? Scotty kicks open the box. The blade is inside. Yes, her greatsword has been inside this box the whole time, along with a circular saw with a long handle. Wonder who that goes to. My hand still feels rather numb. I didn't spend all these years with Rose Island to come unprepared or something like this here. Scotty bends back a little and vigorously throws the saw at the glass tank. The bishop hurriedly dodges, but the circular saw sweeps up a gale that manages to tear open a wide hole in its long rope. Right before the merciless weapon lands on the glass tank and shatters it to pieces, a pale white hand shatters the glass pane herself. Just as the water spills outside of the tank, the hand grabs onto the saw without regard to the sharp shards of the glass flying in the air. Caught between her and the handle of the saw, the glass shards immediately shatter into a fine, glittering dust that spills from the gaps between her fingers. Okay, how strong is Spectre? Needless to say, Spectre's hand is completely unharmed. The hunter has awakened. Spectre has awakened. Damn, she's the strongest. Oh, look at her. Damn, she ain't got her hat. Damn. Here, I was thinking I could keep being the courteous lady I am just for a little longer. Spectre answers with an ill-bodying grin. I've spent such a long time as an adorable, well-behaved nun. I wasn't sure how I'd approach you two. Enough, come out already. It's been a very long time. I'm not sure if I'm more used to how you are now or back when you were all deranged and high-strung. Oh, Jesus. Before the bishop can come back to his senses, the predator in the water tank has already broken out of her feeble cage. She begins to hack away at the one responsible for the strings of events with her saw. A scream echoes through the cave. Wow, so tough. Shark, come back. He's a Seaborn now. A foul stench fills the air. It is then that Scotty realizes that what the fuck? It is then that Scotty realizes what has actually been the source of the strange phenomenon. There we go. My brain. Captain, Spectre, let's get out of here. The three of them realize what is about to happen. He's going to transform. Metamorphose. You mix blood, I will destroy. The bishop's body begins to expand rapidly. As his body grows, he swings his long appendages around in sweeping motions, smashing the walls of the cave to a crumble in an instant. You pushed your luck too far. Oh, Jesus. What a sight. What the hell is that? The bishop's skull crack opens between his eyes. This is some Resident Evil shit. Whoever said that Resident Evil wouldn't fit with this game might have not read Underdies. His eyelids break from his large eyeballs. The hunters retreat and is reflected in the glass objects that lie there. Countless tentacles quickly bulge from what has been in its slender, frail body. They then sweep at those insects that it had once only ridiculed. Seawater begins to fill the cave just as the bishop's body continues to expand. The bishop's wrangling destroys all of the equipment in its vicinity. Its body is no different than that of a Seaborn, yet the anger it extrudes is undoubtedly human. We have enough zombie collabs? What other zombie collabs have Arknights done? How did he grow this big all of a sudden? What did he do to stuff all this meat in his body? Ha, look, his head's split in two. Remember, the right side is mine. Bizarre sounds. How come you people are always howling? Human speech like sounds. Act quick or your prey will get away. Either that or you will die at the hands of another hunter. You. Sudden skeleton rocking sounds. You. Bumbling popping sounds. Mixed bloods. Look at him, so sore-headed that he can't even form a full sentence. He's not human anymore. Preys like this are only valuable when the hunters hunt them. Let's go up. Wait, these guys are just so like nonchalant about it. Like they're almost excited. Well, okay, that makes sense though, because during the thing that Scotty was talking about, they said that they get excited when they fight their own kin. The giant monster, once human, chases after the three minuscule hunters. Its body is continuing to expand. It longs to destroy everything and to tear all that refutes it beliefs to shreds. They all dash towards the end of its path, upwards. Meanwhile, the water beneath begins to surge upwards as the monster's body continues to grow until the water has completely reached the top of the path, the chapel. The waves roil and the hunters surrounding, sending splashes flying towards their fingers and feet. The seawater brushes their fingertips. They have made it home. Oh, so this is going to affect the whole town. What's going on? The earth is shaking. Is the hill next to the shore? It looks like something's falling. I can see it through the window here. Is that the chapel? Ah, the house is shaking too. My box of food, Grandma Petra. Grandma Petra's dying. Irene's here. Damn. Oh yeah, she's evacuating people. Everyone, please head outside with me at once. It's dangerous to stay inside. But does Irene probably think that this is going to be the dynamite? I feel like the High Inquisitor knows what's going on with the bishop. Or at least has an idea. What am I doing? Wasting my breath. All right, come. Inquisitor, you lifted Grandma Petra up in one go. Stop standing around. I know you understand what I'm saying. Do you have any idea how old this house is? It's going to collapse after a few quakes. I'm not sure what's happening at the chapel. Oh, okay, so she don't know. But they were there. Things might even... what happens next? It's not going to be my problem. Drywall, brick, stone column, Uncle Fireplace, stick my hand. Drywall, bring a few more people with you. Follow the Inquisitor, let's get out. Phew! Finally, looks like everyone made it. The hill, the chapel, food, priest. You're still worried about that wolf in sheep's clothing? It's like you don't know who put you in this situation. Ah, very well. You stop where you are. Come back. Granted, they're brainwashed by the food that they've been fed for fucking millennia, so kind of hard to say. Grandma Petra, did you open your eyes? I'm here, Grandma. Hey, watch out. Rocks, they're falling from the roof. Ah, Inquisitor, did you block that for us? You. The elderly woman grabs tightly onto the Inquisitor's sleeve. Grandma Petra is looking at you, Inquisitor. She's thanking you. Hold on tighter then. You're bleeding. It was that bash I just took now. It kind of hurts too. You helped me when the Sea Terror attacked me too. We'll call ourselves even. Why am I even doing this to begin with? It's not like any of you are ever scared of anything. You don't even run away when your lives are in danger. Does that even count as being alive? Her song is still stuck in my head. Inquisitor, the singer isn't here. Is that going to be a problem? Problem? I guess what you think is a problem isn't that kind of a problem. You know what she's like. If she does actually have a problem, I'm sure the answer to your question wouldn't be too shabby. If you want to know how that will turn out, you'll just have to wait. Perhaps she will actually give you a decent answer. I don't know. Scotty doesn't really talk much. She ain't very good at the whole talking part. She kind of fits into this town, to be honest. We're almost here to the chapel. It isn't stopping. Holy shit. Let me see that real quick. Damn. Chat. Holy shit. Chat, cover your eyes. Chat, don't look. It's the boss we're looking at. I just have to take a drink of water, chat. Hold on. I'll get back to the story in a minute. I'm just looking at the flower. taking a glass of water. Damn. Anyway, the tentacles reach upwards, crushing all the falling rocks into dust. The gravels collide into the surrounding walls and cause them to fissure. Use it as a wallpaper. I got this wallpaper. What am I supposed to do? Take your time, Zach. Spectre saw it rumbling in the moment rumbling. And the moment the tentacles draw her near, a smirk appears on her face. I wonder how long it's been since I had to take on a prey like you. This is something becoming delightful. Spectre swings her saw in one horizontal stroke, striking it against the wall. A huge hole appears in the granite rock face. She uses the momentum to flip herself up. At the same time, the saw traces a grayish path beneath her and that intersects at a tentacle. A sharp slicing sound. Oh, okay, hold on. I think I actually know. So Spectre at this point, like, so she has like kind of the split personality thing, and I feel like her like innocent state, it was what she was in for so long, and now she's like in the, like, I guess insane state. I don't really know. A sharp slicing sound rings through the air, slicing the tentacle in two. With her hair fluttering in the air, the nun grabs what has been a part of the stairs and pushes before continuing her dash towards the chapel. She gazes at the cross section of the tentacle. A few tiny spores are bulging out of the translucent white area. Do you hear that? Its cells are screaming like us. It has emotions. It used to be an Eiger. No more, and it could hardly be called one before. Suddenly, the tip of the severed tentacle raises the spores, and several sharp edges steams from the liquid gush to the hunters. She's a naughty nun. Okay, so wait, when she gets altar splitted, is that because she forgets part of her memories and shit? I guess it'll probably tell me. I don't really know. I feel like, okay, then maybe I didn't know. Okay, but when did they talk about that then? When did that Spectre come up? Scatty flips her sword and presses the blade against her body as a shield. Oh, Jesus, that was loud. She's a nutty nun. She takes her med. The three liquid steams hit the blade, pushing Scatty back by several meters. The liquid splashes onto the rock face nearby, boring a few small holes before evaporating. The pressure is even higher than the water jet on my workbench. Oh, so we don't have like too much information on kind of like the split personality thing then. It's looking at us. Think of something. Is this going to keep growing without end? November 5th or something. IDK. Are you talking about the next event? The next event, I think, is on the 3rd. All of a sudden, the eyes on the head of the bishop let out a strange beam. Energy beam. That moment, Gladius' lance slashes the slight organs of the bishop. Alzheimer's? A hard membrane layer immediately covers the monster's eyes. The lance's tip leaves a long trail of scar on the membrane. She then leaps forward as the monster howls in vexation below. The hunters are almost there to the bottom of the building. The chapel's floor has already crumbled away during their fierce battle. There are only a few seconds left until they make it to the top. I wouldn't call it a split personality, just more like the doctor we are now compared to the pre-amnesia doctor, and how they're basically different people, but they aren't split personalities. Oh, I thought Spectre's thing was more like she transitions between them, but is it just different points in time that's different? Is that what you're saying, Kami? So like the doctor, or like the Spectre that I thought was like kind of crazy was actually just her with her memories, and then the other one, Misdissociation. Oh, okay. So it's not like a split personality thing. It's just different points in time and different memories. Okay. However, so this is actually a glimpse of the real Spectre, like with all of her memories, and like this is the way she would actually act, basically. So she's actually just kind of crazy. Is that what you're telling me? She's actually just kind of a little crazy normally, and then the Spectre we see, like with the amnesia, is more polite and more nice because she doesn't have this mean brain. Oh shit! So she's actually kind of nutty. No, however, Gladia slows down. Swordfish. Well, okay. So the other part of this, and maybe it gets into it like later. Like, weren't they trying to take stuff from Spectre to make other infected, or like do stuff on Seaborns? We're almost done, and going by its size and weight, this should do the trick. Get ready. The monster's body lets out a strange sound. The noise of the mountain collapsing and its strange howl are mingled together as they reverberate throughout the chapel. Very nutty. Yet its hunt has come to an abrupt end. Oh shit, we don't even gotta play the stage. It killed it. How could this be? The monster is confident. Its power comes from the sea. Their assault is unstoppable. All they have to do is reach out to their consciousness and the answer will reveal itself. Oh wait, so they were testing Orgenium on her to see like what it would do to a Seaborn, or just to what they were gonna do. Like, I don't know. There's so many different ways that like this place is messed up, bro. Terra's kind of messed up. Why is everybody experimenting with Orgenium on people? Like, what the fuck? Its tentacles almost reach the nun's leg. It'll pull her down onto the ground, drag her back, and tear her apart. Yet it cannot reach her. Normally, it cannot get affected. It realizes its tentacles cannot expand any further. The distance of 4 centimeters between it and its prey feels wide as the deep trenches of the sea. As her saw revolves in the air, the nun quickly twists herself around like seagrass in a turbulent current. She tilts her weapon downwards, ready to counter. It must have given her this opportunity. It mustn't give them any chances at all. Well, the only reason I was wondering about that is because they said that if they took like some of the Orgenium from like her spine or some shit, it could infect a whole entire town. That's why I was like, oh, I thought it made it seem like that's what they were trying to do. Yeah, that's where I was confused, Kami. I thought that's like they were trying to like harness it or some shit. So it looks like they were just experimenting on her. And then just saying that the amount of Orgenium that they had to put into her was enough to infect in a small country. This bishop is starting to fret. That is, if the blood... so it takes a shit ton of Orgenium to get... not a Seaborn, but like Abyssal Hunter. That is, if the blood temperature allows for that. It needs to evolve. It must evolve further. Its inner shell should still be able to expand further and break from its flesh. They're testing the limits. Okay. It should be able to fill its cingum with blood before ejecting it all directions like spikes. Its neural system should be able to release electric currents, and the tips of its tentacles should be able to harden and use as weapons. Okay, so it wasn't the fact that she had that infection in her that could spread to that entire country. It was that's how much infection that they had to use from the Orgenium to try to get her infected. So it's basically like he was saying, like, I had to use like a small country's worth of Orgenium infection to like get her to get her to be infected, or at least experiment that way. Its body should not be rooted to the bottom of the sea. It should be able to move. Yes, it should move, and it should then be able to slither and swim among the rubble, leap upward, pull their bodies into coils, and crush them. Evolve. It must evolve. So that also means that Scatty and Gladia are not infected. But suddenly it remembers the Seaborn and realizes that the Seaborn was unconcerned about its life. The tribe will continue. Their future is prolonged. Their descendants will evolve. Their descendants, its descendants, not itself. The bishop's ability to reason is frozen dead in its already dissolved skull. Evulsion? How do I not know how to say the word evolve? Evulsion is something that concerns the entire group of generations to come. It has nothing to do with itself individually. It will die. Its only plausible outcome is to die here in despair. No to do the Seaborn despair are in hopes being shattered only because it has been an Eiger. It starts to struggle desperately with its external tentacles while its inner ones reach out into its consciousness. It no longer understands anything. It can't begin to understand just what was it pushed to do to surpass what it has been its kinsmen, stirring its growth and led to its downfall. This is as far as it can grow. The sea terrors are making their way here by following its pheromones, but they won't be here in time. They are not fast enough. It won't reach those rich nutrients in time. The Seaborn are not God. They are a different kind of organism, and so it is. This is as far as it gets. Its body will feed the sea. Having finally come to this realization, the bishop screams in terror, but its lungs have already been transformed into a kind of filtration organ. All it can do is hopelessly let its chrysalis continue their breathing. I didn't know that Surtur had amnesia. Evolution? Oh wait, is it evolution? Oh, I'm an idiot. How did I know how to say evolution? Anyway, an intense stream of gas, intense steam of gas gushes out of its mouth. It desperately curls into its all too long body. The gas that seems out lets out a sharp shriek as it passes through the beast's layers of teeth, sending the entire chapel trembling. It was basically their form of Cthulhu. But the monster is unable to escape. It is prey, and the hunters have already found their prey. Oh, damn, we got some good ass CGs, bro. Damn. Okay, the other question that I actually have, though, is so the realization that the bishop came to is that, like, basically his whole entire life at this point is only going to be worth if he can get to, like, you know, a stronger next generation, basically. And so does that mean that the Seaborn have to come and like consume his body to be able to do that? Or are they always connected no matter what? I know it's a hive mind, but do they have to like interact and connect, or is it always just like instant, like an instant upload to the to the memories of everybody else? 'Cause I imagine it's just an instant upload, right? Like it's basically like, bam, we're all just part of the same thing, and then it just goes out to everybody at the same time. Oh, okay. Well, because the way they made it sound is that the Seaborn would need to come and get to him, but maybe he was just talking about referencing to try to save himself. Now, this is payback for everything you've done to me. You could say that I'm really gone easy on you. Don't let it get away. We've made a pretty big ruckus already. We'll let you off the hook for the other hunters, Bishop. Now they have to eat? Okay, but do they have to eat to become like physically evolved, or like, is that the idea? This one strike is for my family, my friends of both the sea and lands, all of whom you murdered. Die, bastard. If you eat a Seaborn, you become a Seaborn? Well, I know, but like, I'm saying like the other Seaborn, if they eat that Seaborn, do they get like more power or something? Like they evolve past that point. Like flowers blossoming in the sea, the hunters swam down. Wait, does that mean everybody in the town is Seaborns? The hunter slammed downwards straight away with the cold stone weapons in their hands. Wait, did I just miss the fact that the whole town is a bunch of Seaborns? They need to experience something individually or consume to evolve, but mentally they share the same mind. Okay. So if they eat things that are superior to them, they evolve. So I guess the bishop's wish at this point is that the other Seaborns are able to consume them so they can evolve. Ah, okay. Well, that kind of makes sense why they can't talk very much though, right? Because like most of the Seaborns can't talk, or don't have the capacity to feel emotions or have any like real thoughts or emotions or thoughts of like questions. Right? Because like that's why they're in that weird hive mind state, and it's weird when one asks questions, because that's why when sheet metal is asking questions, they're like, well, what the hell? Why are you asking questions? They don't do that. Okay. The bishop makes an attempt to retreat back into his cave. Prey animals tend to think that their nests are the safest of all locations. The response were etched into their bodies tens of thousands of years ago. The Zergs. As the enormous creature pulls away, the path begins to collapse as it twists and turns. The mountain crumbles away like cake, large chunks of rock falling down like crumbs. The bishop flees. It's fast, so fast that it exceeded the limitations of living organisms. Its body possesses all the qualities that predators and survivalists could only dream of. As long as it makes it back to the nest and steals off the past, the enemies will have no way to follow it, and it will swallow them as they sleep. All it needs to do is make it back to the nest. But is it too late? In their swift fall downwards, the hunters look like shooting stars. A sight that those who live in the deep seas rarely have an opportunity to witness. With his desires and planes clouding his head, the bishop has, of course, never been up at the night sky. What? Fuck. With his desires and plans clouding his head, the bishop has, of course, never looked up at the night sky to enjoy the spectacle. Oh, they're all different. When the abyssal hunters had to fight for their lives and escape from the melancholy and sacrifice, they swam upwards. And when they finally reached the surface, they could only solemnly gaze upon the star-filled night sky. The hunters have etched the destinies of these short-lived stars into their hearts. Despite everything, the darkness can still be broken. Now die. Jesus Christ, we really do just get all the all the thing. Hey, I said no. Oh, those 3 shooting stars illuminate the day passageway. The bishop is horrified. He has no lungs and no vocal tracts, so the thundering sound is as close as it gets to a scream of his current body. Gladius legs top right. Like a call out.
Listen,
Alright. A member of the Church of the Deep who snuck into the... Okay. He changed the law of the land through his sincere beliefs in pursuit of the perfect form, yet he was unable to fathom the will of the ocean. Then again, who could? So these guys do AoE.
Good scenery here, Doctor.
Oh. You did damage to me. What the hell? What the heck?
I'm listening.
Oh wait, he's not doing damage to me. He's doing...
Ooh, we're counting on you again today, little apple. Let me create aim.
Cruz is dying.
Take it slow.
I'm not entirely sure why.
Arrived at designated position. Treatment target sighted. Arts unit. Charge it. Oh, almost dozed off.
Hey.
We're counting on you again today, little apple. Ooh, almost dozed off.
I think I want... They give me a tower, do they not?
I've got a real penchant for that.
Whatever you're saying.
No problem.
Yeah, they give me a tower.
Do I have to jump down? I've got a real penchant for that.
Oh, my boy, he sleeps. He sleeps.
Orders received.
Whoa. Isn't that the noise that Scotty makes when she sings?
The Tempest must wipe out all that blocks the way.
No, don't kill the robot.
Do I have to jump down?
Oh, damn, dude.
The Tempest must wipe out all that blocks the way.
Sure is a lot of mother effers in the sky, bro. But Exia takes care of that. Although she's so bent on this guy. They go all the way over there and they come back though. Like I don't want to kill the robots, but they're dying. Thorns is sleeping. Thorns can't wake up. He's awake.
You want to topple me?
I don't think I've used it. Oh, does he get reset when that happened? Oh wait, actually, I think he's getting reset. His ult anyway. Seems like it's getting reset. Oh. That wasn't very friendly, was it?
Come, best if you can.
Be the most damage I can do right now.
Awaiting only your orders.
Get horns to heal a little bit. I don't think I want to go there. Wait, is it dead? Wait, there's no phase 2? Wait, is there really no phase 2? Oh. Oh. Okay. Well then, okay.
Here I am.
Kind of expecting a phase 2, I suppose. I don't know what I'm supposed to do with the robots. I'm kicking their ass though. And I kind of feel bad. Kind of feel bad, but I'm kicking their ass. Well, I know they don't do anything, like they don't take any damage from me. So maybe you just let the robots through because you feel bad for them. The debris, the crumbling walls, the monster's bloated corpse fills so much of the Karst cave. It's a bizarre body which had only now emanated a strange sense of beauty begins to stiffen as it dreads its impending doom. It's leaking water everywhere. Let's finish it off. We need to go. Why do you blind Philistines? Get to live while I must fall when I dedicated my entire life to this noble goal. You are mere pets of Eiger. Blind and stagnant, you are nothing but a nuisance to science into the future. I am so close to the truth. Why must I die here while you get to escape the punishment you deserve? I've come so far. My will and flesh were on the verge of exceeding the limitations of man. Why? Why? Literally sounds like some Resident Evil shit, bro. Shut up. Eiger will fall and nothing will be left of you. Nothing. You fool. I'm Eiger. As long as I'm alive, Eiger is alive. But ironic. How ironic. You are different. You are destined to be different. You know it. Your destiny is all but set in stone. Enough of your nonsense. Just die here already. That's the only thing I ask you, and I'm being plenty sincere about this. Curse you all. Until the lands fall, you will flee the sea, only to find yourself dissolved in the flowers in the waters like salt. On the barren wastelands lined on your corpses or ceaseless, waves will engulf all of the world's land. Gladia seems to be trying to control herself. The last bit of her courtesy is merely a byproduct of the contentment she cannot contain. The bishop whimpers as he reaches his limb out to Gladia. But before it could reach the hunter, the limb has stiffened, twitched, and curled into a ball. The bishop is dead, and he will be forgotten completely. Gladia looks at Spectre and Scotty. Oh, it's from the thumbnail. He is gone, at last. Look, I'm there. Chat. Hold on. This is the thumbnail that I should be looking at. Here. There you go, chat. Hold on. All right. Compared to all the others have done to me, this is far from enough. But the one, the one that's down, two of us. Wait, what? Compared to all they have done to me, this is far from enough. But that's one down, two for us to go. I'm getting a little dizzy. How did I come to this place? It feels like a dream. Shark. I can't stay awake for long after. Damn it. We finally have their tentacles caught. If we grab it now and pluck its roots out there, we will definitely find a way to heal you. That isn't a big problem as it stands. They can't control me, and I feel exceptionally well that the feeling of freedom, who could have known I would get to experience it now? This has me so elated. It feels as though I'm flying high with the excitement. Spectre, I agree, and I think that this is really cool. I'm going to read my dialogue real quick, chat. Use auto mode? Oh, yeah. That works. I agree, Spectre. Yes, that is my dialogue, by the way. No, Captain, I'm afraid I heard everything you said. Was the bishop saying we will become Seaborns too, Captain? Will you become more formidable kinds? They were quite strong. Yes, technically I could have. That's fine. That won't happen. You are way too different from them. I hope my actions didn't put you two in harm's way. Answer a few questions for me. Yes, Scatty. Ask away. Is there Seaborn blood flowing in our veins? Yeah, Gladia. Is there? Yes. You are here to figure out the cause of the problems in Spectre's body, and you took that blow to figure out why Seaborn were looking for me. Is there no background music to this thing? Silent as shit. Yes, that's right. And you knew from the start the bishop wasn't the only Seaborn here. Yes. Do you know what I did after the final battle that was borderline suicide? I don't. Did we win? I don't know. I lost contact with Iger. Are we abandoned by Iger? We might be. That was my dialogue, by the way. Zach. Oh, I don't know. Yes, the Abyssal Hunters are like bait. Okay. I'll leave. I'll let you girls have it. Yes, the Abyssal Hunters are like a glow at the bottom of the sea. Yes, the Abyssal Hunter are, I want to say Abyssal, I don't know why. Abyssal Hunters are strong, yet their strength is but a tiny fraction of Iger's powers. Yes, the only thing special about the Abyssal Hunters is that they're indeed related to some of the sea monsters somehow. Anger rages in Scatty's crimson pupils, but her eyes are red. Oh yeah, they're red. Wait, they're all red. Is that part of being an Abyssal Hunter, is having red eyes? But there's that tiny bit of hope. How much of it is real? How much of it is fake? We are not. Okay, let's go. How snappy. No reason to dwindle around here. Dwandle? Is it Dwandle or Dwindle? I don't know. I think it's Dwandle. I'm an Abyssal Hunter. Is it somehow different for you girls in your squad? All Abyssal Hunters are like that. This place is about to collapse besides. Every Abyssal Hunter we've met so far has red. Are they all related to each other? Like, is it a race or is it a title? I would imagine it's a race, right? Are those lured here by the bishop's lifeless body? The sea terrors are boring into the cave through the fissures, and huge numbers, no less. 3 hunters are walking on Seacoast Way. So basically the end of that was telling us that the Seaborn is going to be able to eat the bishop's body. So wait, if I can make this comparison, is it? Well, not necessarily, I guess. I was going to say, is it like a Witcher's from The Witcher 3, but I don't know. There's so many of them. Scatty, I need you to apply yourself here. You are the only one whose arms and legs aren't all scraped up. What do you want me to do? My hands are numb already. When was the last time you had stuck your hands into their mouths to tear them into two? About 3 seconds ago. Gladia turns around and sticks her hand into the mouth of one of those monsters. Piercing its entire body through its head, she quickly swings her arm And unable to withstand the force the hunter is exerting on its body, the monster is torn in two from the inside, being flung away. Underwater witchers. Just now. No. No, as long as its body is still there, there was no end to the sea terrors. It's summoning them. It's an anchor. We'll need to destroy the body then. Burying it won't quite be enough. Okay, so they're trying to get rid of the body so it can't be consumed. I'll do it. When you have a huge hole in you. You two. Kals is just here. A figure appears before the hunter, surprising Scotty when she sees her face. Get moving, hunters. What are you doing here? We'll talk later. Monster. Do it. Roar, monster. Crashes into the ceiling of the chapel. It tears the sea monster or sea terrors apart with its sharp blades. A black spear forms in its forms in its mouth before blasting downwards. Well, shit. Yeah, wait, it can blast shit. It's got a mouth cannon. It shakes the entire city and hill, sending what is left of the chapel crumbling down. The bishop and its secrets have been destroyed forever, and no one will ever know of any of it. What the hell? How strong is Monster? Wait, you're telling me that Kalsit doesn't actually talk very much in this whole entire story? Oh, we got an end. Yeah, this Kalsit isn't the one I remember. Oh, God. Dr. Kalsit, I'd like an explanation. I knew things weren't as simple as they seemed. The Inquisition is simply keeping too many more secrets than the Iberian people deserve to know. My lady, need I remind you that spreading rumors and hearsay is strictly forbidden in Iberia. High Inquisitioner, I'm only saying this because you already know those secrets. The Church of the Deep has infiltrated Iberia and is taking root here in secret. They took advantage of the relationship you once had with the sea. Abandoned Iberian cities have become the beachhead for the city of the deep, or the Church of the Deep's encroachment onto dry land. They have their own interpretations of your scriptures, and they use them to bend your will. They also hide well. With so many irons in the fire, there was never any way for you to attend to all of it. So you should cry for help. If you continue this pointless war of territory and faith, we will miss our one chance. The hunters and the Inquisitor find themselves in a particular face-off with Kalsit. Scotty starts to think that perhaps Kalsit is actually on her side. Your Honor, Iberians are different. The skyline that you see every day is different from what everyone else who walks this world sees. What do you call the place where you live every day and night? The coast. I mean, if she had an altar, they changed the thing, didn't they? So now you can have different altars on the same field. Or at least you will be able to when that patch comes. Other people's live on the land. Other people live on land, where Iberians live by the coast. For the majority of the population, whether they live in the wilderness or the cities, their sightlines are the sky above and an endless swath of land and mountains ahead. Anything above the clouds mean nothing. When they talk about the world, they refer to these lands alone. And the land on which they live is the world to them because they've decided there's nothing in this world beyond these lands, whether residing in sealed off country or cities, out of the way villages, or hostile wilderness. They believe in what they see and nothing else. Now look at them again, these abyssal hunters, these Eiger. The ocean is vast and ways beyond the land. Iberia is not like other countries. Those who reside on land are obsessed with their ways and their authorities. They overlook the infinite possibilities and the opportunities to explore the boundaries that they blindly choose to ignore. Your world is far more complete. You understand both land and the sea. Iberia has much a better knowledge of this place in the world than anyone else. This has given you a huge leap over everybody in the past. Wait, Iberia can't be the only place that borders the ocean. It's an island, isn't it? That means that there's other sides of it that border the ocean. This is giving you a huge lead over everyone in the past. That is enough. This is all water under the bridge. The radiance of the cities have faded, and Iberia is nothing but a pile of rubble today. What a surprise. I thought you would dodge the subject. You're here, and you certainly aren't blind. Look at it. Look out and see yourself. Cities like Salvadoriento line the entire Iberian coastline. Iberia was once a prosperous nation, but now all these ruins can be found here today. Calcit knows, and naturally the High Inquisitor knows too. However, with the High Inquisitor's steely composure, it's impossible to discern any kind of emotion from his expression whatsoever. Furthermore, he is wearing a mask. If they could cry, then the Iberians would definitely cry. If they could laugh, then the Iberians would definitely laugh out loud. No, I know that Iberia isn't a country, like isn't an island, but what I'm saying is like, how are they the only ones to see the ocean when they live on Terra, and Terra's like surrounded by water, isn't it? Like, it has water on other sides of it. It's not just Iberia. Yeah, here stands one of the such impassioned Iberian who has since turned into the emotionless man before her. Be like a cape, like Florida. I swear to God, when I saw the map of Terra, it was on the side. Without expression, without emotion, Iberia's golden age has passed into a life of tranquility. Oh, so you mean like it's the only city that actually sits on the shoreline? Is that what you're saying? So there's other sides of the ocean, but this is the only like known city so far. There are too many. We cannot support them, and many cities are unable to support themselves. Oh, okay. Ever since the profound silence, Iberia, it's not what it once was. The other are just wastelands. Oh, okay, that makes sense. Then you need the support of others all the more. No one knows what happened to Iberia, and no one may know, because Iberia was once on the brink of total destruction. Even now, Iberia can't be destroyed. You're still here, and so are the Iberian people. I believe that even if not a single city remained. Castle looks at the three abyssal hunters, and of them, Scotty is walking towards some inhabitants exiting the building. Seems like she has something to say to them. Why does she always have a needle? What is she going to do? Yeah, most of them are nomadic cities. I guess that makes sense too. There's not really a lot of like structured cities, right? Like a lot of cities that are actually built into the ground. Most of them are just wandering, like moving. Iberia citizens won't give up so easily. High Inquisitor, please allow me. Pride and prejudice. I can't ever say that fucking word, bro. I've just destroyed the Eiger. The land must not repeat the mistakes of the deep folk. If Iberia falls to the aftershock of this disaster, then there will no longer be anyone who knows the true face of the sea and the horror of the threat it possesses. Just like a certain hunt in the tundra roughly a century ago. I like how Calcit just like casually mentions like, yeah, a century ago. Oh, like when I was like in my mid fucking millions. No, yeah, a couple centuries ago. Roughly a century ago is the territory of mankind that we're guarding, not the honor and reputation of the nation against the sea monsters and everything else. Now, I kind of understand though why she talks the way she does though. She's lived for so long. Besides, if Iberia keeps lingering on with its last breath. Wait, so how long has the Orgianium infected been around then? Calcit looks into the High Inquisitor's eyes. His expression remains unchanged. He does not appear to be in denial, nor is he approving of her review. Nonetheless, Calcit will finish. Oh, of course she will. In that case, Iberia will one day meet its fate. Has to be very long, though. I mean, has she had it for like an entire, not her entire life, for a very long time, though, right? As of now, you can still rebuild your homeland, rebuild Iberia. I don't believe that. My objective isn't to get you to see things my way. This question has to be answered and a decision has to be made. It doesn't necessarily need to be answered by you, nor does it have to be now. We still must resolve the scene for interfere. High Inquisitor looks at the hunters. The hunters. One of them will have to stay. I will. No. You two need to go back. Calcit, we need to do as we discussed. I won't be there to lead them, so you will have to take my place. You? What's this supposed to mean? I think Scatty should say. He has friends. High Inquisitor, perhaps I can take their place. I can serve as a proxy for them in your interrogations. I can straighten out the details of the events that transpired here, and you will get the information that you need. I can survive as an Iberian person. Wait, why is she going to come over here, though? Isn't she, like, a major key in Rhodes Island? Are they just going to let her come over here and hang out? If you insist, Lady Calcit. Doctor? You want me to expel them from our territory? Wait, we're here? We're here? Why do they say doctor? Doctor who? For now, at least. Oh, shit. Why is my phone going off so much? I don't care, Facebook. Jesus. The three of you. Go back to Rhodes Island. Misery will pick you up near the northeastern border. Don't take the waterways this time. The Inquisition will determine the route that they will take. Oh, Dr. Calcit. Sorry. Well, because normally I'm used to them saying Dr. Calcit, but like the way she said doctor made it sound like Doctor and Calcit were like separate. That's why I was like, what the fuck? As long as the destination remains unchanged, you may route them however you want. Will you come back? When will you come back? I can't wait for too long. That is not for her to decide. Let's not jump to conclusions yet, little birdie of Iberia. A prison's walls are as paper to me. Glad you know. Oh, she was a dancer. So you want? So you want to watch me? What? So you want me to watch him take you away? No, I want to watch you walk away. No, that's right. Don't worry about me, Gladia. Now, Hunters, surely a heart-to-heart with Spectre must be on the agenda. Now that she's awake, she can give you answers you've always wanted, her own answers. You have nothing to say to me. This is a rare opportunity for everyone, yourself included. I'm afraid I don't have any suitable advice for a hunter like you. Am I too hasty for your liking? No, but you understand your own situation far better than I. In any case, I don't know how much longer you can maintain your current state, though I suppose that's the least of your worries. How do you know? Just a hunch. You are in a good mood after all. I'm sure it matters to you very little whether you are awake or not, Spectre. After all the things are now... After all, the way things are now is not that bad for you. You needn't tell me. Nothing has ever completely been optimal for us. And if I can contemplate the future, that would be such a drag. My standards are much lower than yours. As long as things are decently sorted, that's good enough for me. I suppose so. I'm not the one to preach the Church of Deep's words, but that was me as well. There's no point in hating myself. If anyone wants to know the difference, then let them listen to me talk. I will settle for giving them a hard time. Is this how you used to be? Perhaps, Dr. Calcit. Besides, I finally have some old friends here with me, not some landlubber that I wouldn't know how to talk to, even if I wanted to talk. You know, they haven't even seen seaweed before. You could teach them. You still have a lot of new friends at the place you can now go back to. Wow, she can be our friends, chat. In the future, your colleagues will need you. I will need you all as well. We need you. Besides, Calcit says something. Spectre laughs in return. Oh, you're not going to tell us? Well, don't come home too late. This doctor is never late, Spectre. Let's go, Hunters. We'll leave the rest to her. She can take it. Da-da-da. Wait, Captain, I still have something to tell her. Lady Calcit. Deploying without any approval again. Scotty. At least you know well enough to talk to engineering and get them to prepare that case for you. They contacted me straight away. You're doing much better than before. I didn't expect you to actually come help me. I told you, I'm a woman of my word, and that goes no matter what it is you were up to. Now go home to Rhodes Island. Enjoy your vacation. Calcit glances at Scotty. She doesn't say anything but starts smiling. Who? Calcit smiles? Nah, no shot. There's no way that actually said that. They're flirting for real. All of us have things that are simply beyond our abilities. Even Dr. Zach, struggles from time to time. Even I do. Nah, I don't struggle, bro. Calcit, I think you got the wrong person. Our technology is not yet able to cure your infection, and neither can help you. But Spectre, not being able to eradicate it doesn't mean you can't defeat it. You can exterminate shadows, but you can't exterminate shadows, but you can make them your friend. Scatty. There isn't much you can do about your dark fate, but you can learn to work alongside it. Perhaps only you can wrestle tooth and nail with it until the end of times. Okay, we don't all live that long. Like I'll say. Time to time. Oh, it's you, singer. You're back. Yes, I'm leaving. Huh? Where's your saxophone? Where's your segs? No idea. Oh, don't worry. I'm pretty sure you left it somewhere around here. I'll help you look for it. Also, about your harp. You dropped it yesterday. I've been holding on to it for you. It's yours now. I can have it, just like we promised. Does that mean you found your friend? That's great news, singer. I'm so happy for you. But you look really tired. You look more tired than you were last night. Are you hurt? It's okay. I'm just a little dizzy. Well, okay. I didn't see you and I was worried you ran into some kind of trouble. Something really amazing happened just now. Did you see that? There was an explosion, then another, like bang, 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 boom. The mountain over there, way over that way, kept shaking, and then it suddenly came crashing down. I thought our house would come crashing down too. Are you all okay? We're fine. The only problem is that oh wait, where's Irene? All of our food is still inside. It's already rotten. We'll probably go hungry for a while again. It's all thanks to the Inquisitor. She was the one who told us to leave the house and stay away from the coast and the chapel up the hill. She helped you. Yeah, she's such a nice person. She protected us the whole time. Irene. Got a sore throat. Cough, cough, cough. You wretch, no matter. I will let you off the hook just this once. Tisk, you're a lucky one, Iger. The High Inquisitor didn't take you away. You've been waiting for me. I knew you'd be back. I have something to tell you. Still haven't given up. What? Why are you in a fighting stance? I haven't even drawn my weapon. What I'm trying to say is, I'm sorry I was so harsh with you before. I'm not the kind of person who doesn't apologize when she's done wrong. I may be an Inquisitor, but when an Inquisitor makes a mistake, she needs to reflect on it all the more. When you first stepped into the town, I saw you right away. I could tell you were an Iger, costume or no, you were different. At the time, I was angry and my passions were inflamed. I thought I had finally found the answer. The evil outsider is the culprit who had brought this misfortune to us. I thought that by dragging you out here and defeating you, I could right the wrongs and solve our problems. I thought it was that simple. But I am no match for you, and what could defeating you change anyway? Wait, hold on. What happened to the explosives that the High Inquisitor was supposed to do? The real threat that this city and all the Iberia faces is not a single Iger or two. You've grown, much thanks to you. I can't think the way I used to think anymore. What happened here has left me bewildered to the point that I'm not sure how I judge anything again. I'm an Inquisitor. Yeah, Inquisitor. It is my duty to eradicate the threats that Iberia faces in order to uphold its order. Already boom boom? Did it boom? I thought the destruction of the side of the hill was because of the bishop. You are a threat, but are you our enemy? Then we have the people here. Should I protect them or should they be eliminated? And what if I can't make sense of it? What then is my reason for taking up the sword? It will leave me directionless, stuck in the same spot, just like the people here. And then it was you and the locals who helped me see things clearly. I can't save the inhabitants. It probably sounds strange, but once I realized this, I made the decision to protect them. At the very least, at the very moment, and right now, I know that is right and what is wrong. I know what is right and what is wrong. As for you, you did the right thing. You protected this place. For the time being, at least, that is much more than I've ever done for these people. You did the right thing too. Huh? What I did was no different from what you did. What you did, what do you mean, no different? No matter, you were just as terrible at giving comfort as you are at disguises. You wanted comfort from me. What, do you? No, thank you. Good, I don't have any for you either. So, you found the answers you were looking for. I don't need it anymore. I've asked too many questions. I found my answer, and once I calmed down, I realized those answers meant nothing, really. Just like you, I know which way I'm heading now. Oh, it seems like we're both ready. It's about time I get going, and I know it's time for you to go as well. You have gone free, so you must have come to some kind of agreement with the High Inquisitor. Well, goodbye. As long as we're still chasing the same goal, perhaps we'll see each other again somewhere. Kind of weird that they don't have any, like... did the Inquisitor leave? What a shame. I wanted to see her. What though? What's this? It's the seaweed alcohol you taught me to make. Is this looking okay? Are the pieces too big still? They're way too small. Huh? Let me try again. It's okay. We don't have any food left, but we still have plenty of seaweed. If we run out, I'll go get some more from Uncle Fireplace. You will get better. Once I'm finished, will you be gone by the time I'm finished, right? You came here to tell me this, didn't you? You were leaving. Yes, I'm leaving. Subconsciously, it needs the seaweed. Right, you're a wandering singer. You wander, only stopping once in a while. Will you ever come back? I want to listen to you play your harp and sing some more. Grandma Petra and Drywall, they would do too. I don't know if Grandma Petra knows what's going on, bro. Yes, I will. My friends, too. We can come together. That sounds great. It's a promise, okay? Be sure to come back soon. I'll be waiting for you here. Funny enough, we come back next week. Wood frame. Here, singer, they need me for something. I gotta go. Don't forget what you promised. That can there. The red shell. Anita. Oh wait, she's talking about a literal can. Oh, just as she said she would, the girl stops in her tracks, turns around, and smiles at Scatty. Yes. If next time we meet on the outside, I'll still sing for you. Okay, it looks like I gotta keep your harp in my box. See you, singer. See you. Why is this sad? Eladia. Oh, they're back at the ship now. Damn it. Damn it. Oh shit, reflection time. Gladia caresses her face in the mirror. Look at you. You still ended up ugly. Why does he gotta say that? Look at you. You still ended up an ugly bitch in the end. Oh, very nice. You should have died in the deep sea. Is this what you wanted? You should have died with everyone else instead of going into hiding there. Constantly on edge, no matter what you do, even breathing, much less letting them hear you singing. You have to shut yourself up in a landship bathroom just to complain about your predicament. Never again to ride the waves. All you can do is wait until you're fully transformed into a beast. Ah, I see. Look, this is you. It's too soon, too soon. The ship, I need to find that ship. As Seaborn tried to get an answer from Scatty, the monsters tried to pry the truth from their murderers, which also means that the hunters still have a chance. Perhaps their one and only chance. Their gods give no revelation. Before the waves engulf the world and those monstrous colossi, summon their bloodkin, we must smooth the ship with silence. Its broad will know nothing of this. We will exterminate them at their source. This is our one and only chance. This will bring about a calamity, but Iger will get its moment. I can't hear Iger, just like the monsters waiting in vain for the revelations. Nonetheless, we have a responsibility. The Abyssal Hunters must be the first to uncover Iberia's secrets. The last dreadnought of the Iberian fleet, indomitable, yet disappearing without a trace in the span of night. Gladia stops gazing at herself in the mirror. This is my duty. I must defend Iger. By capturing that golden ship and taking a hold of the key, the doors to the vault will fling wide open and the volcano shall be unleashed. Are you guys playing tic-tac-toe on Irene's head in chat? That's what's happening? So that's the idea of Saltifera Novice, right? Is they go find the ship. Like, that's the whole thing of that. But what does the ship have? Does it have the cure to the Seaborn shit? Because it looks like they're slowly changing. It's only a matter of time. And it's also weird that Gladia was so like, oh, this isn't a big concern. And then obviously she's like, shit, we're turning. I think it's just a ship. As a volcano. As a good reminder for the next event. Well, I pretty much just wanted to make sure I got caught up on it because I didn't even read it. To blow up a volcano, but why are we blowing up a volcano? EX stages? Nah, I'll wait until the rerun. If I'm not going to get anything from it, there's not really a point. I mean, I'll get this. Wait, question, chat. If I do this and get the OP, does it reset and I get the OP again or no? Yo, Mr. Bro, thank you for the donation, or the super chat, I guess is what it's called. Congrats on finishing the story. Yo, thanks for hanging out though. One time OB, of course not. Did you say of course not? Ever again, Eggy Egg? Oh, I'm just kidding. Of course not, you motherfucker. Of course not. Stupid. So stupid. Yo, thanks for the super chat, Mr. Bro. Appreciate it. You can also just auto the EX stages for their currency. Oh, so if I do them now, I can keep my auto and then just re-auto it when the event comes. You know what? I don't know. I think I'll wait. I think it'll. Okay, I'm gonna do this shit, and you guys are gonna be upset. But from a content creator standpoint, I might wait for the EX stages for the rerun, because I think it'll be more popular then. So I think it's better to wait. Sorry, I gotta be a content creator and be a dickhead. I think it'll be more efficient, I guess. Now you need to finish the main the chapter 8. Yeah, I don't want to be a dead week, especially since I wasn't able to do chapter 10. So I've had a little bit of time to have a dead week, like a lot. You know what I mean? Because I wasn't able to do chapter 10 because I'm on chapter 8. Yeah, I'll just wait. Not gonna lie, it's not that hard either way, so you can do it whenever. Yeah, well, I'm just looking at it from like, you know, people are gonna tune in again for the rerun, you know what I mean? What do I think of the story so far? Okay, yeah, so we can do like kind of a little recap and stuff like that, and I'll do probably do a review for a video as well. But for right now though, bye. I'll sleep. Thanks for hanging out, Vandu. I think it's a really good story. I think it started out really good. I think it had a lot of mystery at the beginning, built up to a very good kind of like high, where it's just like, okay, here's what's kind of going on. Here's a little bit of a glimpse, makes you kind of wonder what's going through, like as you're going through these two stages. Scatty enters the town, and at first you're kind of like, oh, these guys are just a bunch of mindless idiots. It's some random ass town. But then as you kind of go through it, you start to realize that there's more than that. And then of course the priest gets introduced, and we all know how priests go in stories like this. And then it's just like, it's interesting to see the development of how you start to think that these people are just mindless idiots in a town that are just doing shit to like, oh, this is like a cult following bullshit. And then it turns out that it's even more intense than that, because these people are actually eating. I still don't 100% understand what the hell happens with the red shell. I know that they go sacrifice themselves, but do they turn themselves into Seaborn, and that's the idea? And then the like gift, I guess, for having more like having them turn into Seaborn is because I don't know. I actually kind of think of a theory. Maybe the person who eats the most gets the red shell or something like that, or is it completely random? Is it always completely random on the red shell thing, or does it depend on how much somebody's been there and how long? Like, does it have to take a certain amount of corrosion and like corruption and shit like that to become the Seaborn? Like, so that's why they wait for so long. Pretty sure it's random. Is it random? Okay. Maybe I was thinking too much into it, but I thought maybe they had to have a certain level of like Seabornness to turn into a Seaborn. So maybe that's why it was. But okay, but anyway, so yeah, they're pretty much eating. So they're eating Seaborn, right? That's the whole point of it. Like the shells and shit like that they have are like meat from the Seaborn, and they're trying to like corrupt everybody or like get it into their systems. And then so obviously the people eat, they sacrifice themselves. Or former citizens. Yeah, that's what I think, because it sounds like this has been going on for a long time. Like, it seems like this ritual or whatever has been going on for a minute. And so all the Seaborns and shit like that had to have been old civilians and shit like that. But okay, so then we get like the idea of that. Obviously, that's super like corrupt. It's like, what the hell are they doing? So technically at that point, is it considered cannibalism because they're part Seaborn? So, and then you realize that that's why they're mindless. But then I wonder, is that because the Seaborn's taking a hold of them and it's starting to kind of convert them? And obviously we know that the Seaborn are kind of like mindless. Area, thanks for hanging out. Are like more mindless. And so that's why they're kind of getting to a point where they're not really human anymore, and they're not feeling the emotions and shit. And they're not asking questions because they're Seaborn, and Seaborn are like at least becoming Seaborn. So then at that point, like Seaborn don't really question things except for the first one that talks, the first that speaks. He was the only one that was able to kind of think somewhat out of themselves. But even that guy was pretty much just like, I just do what you tell me to do because you're my sisters and brothers. And he was kind of mindless too, which makes me super excited to see what Saltifera Novice talks about. And then even into the Terra 3.0 stuff. I think this is going to be a big tie into the main story. I think Undertides and Saltifera Novice are going to become crucial parts of the main story. But obviously that remains to be unseen. But then going into just knowing that shit, and I knew the bishop was going to turn, bro. I don't know how he became a Seaborn, but I knew that he was going to turn into some Resident Evil shit. But that was pretty cool to see that they had the idea that they introduced the hive mind and oh, this is how we evolve and this is how we're going to transcend, which is awesome because that actually ties into the 3.0 Terra thing. And why that's going to happen and why that's going to be big is because obviously some sort of evolution happened, which might be talked about in Saltifera Novice, I suppose, about where that evolution came from. Because at that point, the first one who speaks wasn't really that smart, but he learned a lot. And the bishop also probably has some sort of knowledge that he gave to the other people too. And Bishop was human at some point. So he's going to give a lot of knowledge because obviously he had emotion and he had drive and force and stuff like that. And he asked questions and he was thoughtful. So some of that's going to be dove into the other thing, but I don't know if they consumed him because Calcit blew it up. So it's really just going to have to be the emotional mind thing, not necessarily the physical stuff. What does it talk about? Well, basically it talks about the different parts of the nation, but then it goes over how the Seaborn are basically threatening Iger and that they're going to be a huge ass threat. And Iger's like, hey, we need to get together and, fight this shit because it's about to hit hard. And then it shows the other side of this little fucking area. I guess I could watch it because I think somebody had it. Maybe translated? English. But yeah, overall, I think the story was really well done. I think it had a lot of mystery. I think it had a lot of build up. And honestly, I think it fulfilled the promise on the build up. And I don't know, it made it feel pretty good. I think I liked the end of it. I think I like how it kind of wrapped up too. Yeah, I think it's going to drive into the main story. Did I finish the story? Yeah. Wait, is this not? Oh, there it goes. So this is what we saw on the CN thing, and this is going to have English subtitles. I didn't watch it with English subtitles because obviously I was watching the live stream. Okay, this is Discovery, so this is Terra. And then it's just talking about all the different places in Terra. Yeah, so basically this is talking about all the greed of what made Terra and all the different colonies that we've seen and all the different countries so far. And obviously Calcit's the one telling it because she's been alive for fucking ever. And then obviously we get to see Lateranto. But first off, this is such a cool looking scene too. Isn't she like 1K years old? Oh, it's Lateranto. I always said it wrong. I said Lateranto last time. It's Lateranto, isn't it?
越し方を思い起こす者はどこにもいない。リーベリがラテラーノの法をイベリアへ持ち込むと、かの国の征服欲はますます強まった。ボリバル遠征が失敗した後、
And then this is the part that gets interesting because this is Iberia, which is where we were just,
イベリアは
we're like somewhere close to
王国
this.
時代を迎える。高らかに頬を張るイベリア艦隊、豊かな生活を送る
Because obviously they're getting into the water.
人類の領域外に潜む
And then talking about beyond humanity, which is obviously the Seaborn.
やがて大いなる性質が迫る
And we've already referenced the Great Silence in this
と、
one.
異様な様相を呈し、恐怖が静
Yeah, and this is the part that's interesting because it goes pans into this different
裁
area.
判所の設立は最後の希
And then we
望
wonder what the hell happens to Irene because that's her shit.
今も沈黙を貫くイベリア人
So
は
I really hope there's something that doesn't happen to Irene, but
委ねるつもりはないようだが、彼らの気高い抵抗にもいずれ終焉が訪れるだろう。しかして海の奥
so this is the part that we're at,
未知なる恐怖
like we're kind of like leading up to right now
目先の暗い
with
強い事態
Undertides and Soltifera Novice. This is like what the hell's going on here.
たどるだろう。
繰り返します。エーギルは全ての陸上文明に呼びかけます。今こそあらゆる偏見と怨恨を手放し、人類一丸となって我々
Yeah, so this is literally them like, hey guys, shit's about to hit the wall fast, bro. We need everybody on Terra to come up here who gives a shit about the hatreds, the borders we built and shit. We need to defend because we're about to get shit on. And then this is like this is the different area, is it not?
封鎖を破り海面を終わりました。
It says unknown data found. So is this is not part of Terra, is it? This is on the other side.
間もなく陸上に送り届け
And
ら
then
れ
this
ます。
is like an unknown place. And this is assumingly where the Seaborn are like hibernating or hanging out.
危険は陸海の隔たりや天才の脅威をはるかにしのぎます。
And then it's pinging everybody and showing all the different places as like obviously this message is going out to every single place. It is part of Terra? Oh, okay, so it's unexplored. Oh, okay, actually when this zooms out it'll probably show me.
エーギルのもとに力を合わせれば必ずやこの難局を乗り越えること。
Oh, it is. Oh, it's on the backside. Oh, I guess I wasn't paying attention when I saw this the first time. Okay, so here's kind of like our main stuff. And then here's where everything's about to happen.
できるでしょう。
And the north isn't really explored, right? Yeah, so like here's like what we got for the full map right now. And this is kind of like where the threat's coming, essentially. Or at least the unknown part of it. So this is probably where the Seaborn is. We have no idea if this is water over here because it doesn't highlight, so I don't really know. So it's pretty interesting to know that it's pretty much like saying like, hey, shit's about to hit the wall. And then they're pretty much calling out to everybody and like, hey, we got to get shit figured out. So I would imagine it's the Seaborn. Full of demons? Oh, well, I thought the whole reason that I was talking about this part is because the Seaborn or some shit's coming. Oh, the demons? Then how the hell is that grouped together with what's going on with the Seaborns? Unless the Seaborn somehow was able to group up with demons. You don't think it's linked together so it's two different threats happening at the same time? Or is the Eiger talking about the Seaborn and then this shit is happening at the same time but as a separate entity? Oh, so they're two different events that aren't linked together. Oh, well, that's confusing. I thought the whole point of them talking about it in the same thing was because they're linked. I didn't know they were going to talk about two different things just to talk about two different things. That's confusing. But I guess I understand it because it's a Terra demonstration or whatever. You just don't read the lore? Yeah. Why? Yeah. She slept all the way through the night, so I guess I don't know. What are you doing? Oh. All right, Bombfrost. Thanks for hanging out. It's Ohio. The North hasn't been explored that much, and the stuff we do know about the North demons is pretty big. Their power skills, with how much people know their existence, and the Wendigos fought them. What if what if the Wendigos are hanging out of there? Patriot, Patriot. Where's our Patriot? It's funny that they have all this different stuff that they're worried about, and there's literal demons to the north of them, and they're all fighting over like selfishness and being like political and shit, and there's just demons hanging out. The demons might have been why Patriot's the last remaining one, or the last one that we know about. Blam, blam, blam. No, I'm just kidding. I don't know. That's just about to get very, very interesting. That's all I can say. I wonder if Terra's even a planet at this point. I mean, what else would it be? It has to be a planet, right? Simulation. I don't know. This shit's fucking insane because, like, if you watch like the main story we're at, it's like in a totally different scenario. Like, I feel like we're in a totally different part, and then like have the side story like impact like the outside of the story, like the outside of the main story so much is kind of interesting because it gives you another side of like, okay, well, what the hell's happening here? Because even though stuff's happening in these chapters, we're obviously following the reunion shit. Like, it almost seems like there's a bigger scope to all this shit, and that's like what I think the side stories are really good at doing. Because it's like, it gives you an idea of like, even though shit's happening in the main story and everybody's like focused on reunion and thereafter, obviously with the chapter 9 and stuff, it's like that's not even like the half of it, bro. Like, there's other stuff even happening in the side events in different countries and different stuff. Came from space? What the hell? That's kind of crazy. Is good born from the good dragon? Yeah, I'm not really sure how that damn thing went because it was about the dragons and then the lion, and then all of a sudden it was the Draco sisters. So I'm pretty sure it's the fact that the good dragon tried to help, but wait, so does Surtur channel some of the demon's energy and that's how she's able to do what she does? The dragon stuff is explained in chapter 10 and beyond. Okay, that's probably why I don't get it. Yeah, we just did that. I did it during the live stream and then we just watched the English subtitle version right now. Oh, it's just speculation for Surtur, nothing connecting the two. Oh, okay, because so it could just be art. The greedy one's a good one. Well, yeah, I got that. I inferred that from the story thing, that the greedy one was actually a good one. Because the greedy one's the one that actually reached out and helped, though, wasn't it? Which that was what was kind of confusing me, as I thought it was like a translation thing, because it kept saying like the greedy one was doing all the good things, and it's like, but it's greedy. I don't understand. It doesn't make any sense. So that's why I was kind of confused when I was watching it, because I was like, why do they keep referencing the greedy one doing the good things? Oh, where they go back in time and stuff? What do you mean by an Avengers type thing? Imagine if this all gets animated, though. I'm telling you, $1 million idea, put in some of the event side stories like Sulcifer and Novice and Undertides into a movie would be excellent. Yeah, obviously I can't speculate much because I'm on the chapter A, so I'm on the reunion shit. They aren't even talking about shit like that. They're just talking about Tallulah and Tallulah being an asshole. See you next stream. Yo, thanks for hanging out. Peace. Rush the story, Zach. We believe in you. I mean, I definitely probably could. Once chapter 8's done, I'll probably be able to kind of cruise through chapter 9 because it resets basically, right? Like the difficulty kind of resets a bit. You're not done with Tallulah? No, I haven't completed chapter 8. Only another 10 hours or so? I don't know about that. You think so? Chapter 9 is like chapter 4 difficulty. Does it reset to like story length, or does the story kind of keep getting longer? Not that I mind. I was just wondering. Does it kind of reset to be a little bit smaller? New mechanics, so it's easier. Well, it's also a new arc, so I kind of figured it would be like a new reset, basically, like a small reset because it's a new arc. So I think the only reason chapter 8's so hard is because it's the end of the arc, you know, so it makes sense. Story's kind of short, yeah. Orpathy is also a problem in Terra, by the way. Also, the fact that Mia might turn evil, as mentioned by Patriot. Wow, that's kind of a possibility, I suppose. I don't believe my girl Mia will change. What are you doing? What are you doing? Huh? What are you doing? Dancing? There's story mode now? What do you mean? There's always story mode. Yeah, the reading arc is actually pretty short. Like, timeline-wise. For us, obviously, we have to do a lot of reading. But from what I understand, it's actually a very short amount of time, is it not? Like, the events that happen between the reunion shit is actually not that far. Obviously, it tells some of the stuff in the back, which is kind of years apart from what's happening, like, right now. But, like, the actual the actual reunion arc of, like, Chen and Mia and shit showing up there isn't really that much. Will you overlook? Wait, what? By the way, Zach, will you look over Arknight's concept trailer again after completing chapter 8? The concept trailer? Why does it go over the stuff and only a week has passed? Oh, okay. Well, I don't mean like the arcs. I meant in the reunion. Like in the reunion arc, it's like not that long, but I guess AK was saying that it's been a week. It's really not that long, bro. Chapter 9 is like early Chenobog. Oh, okay. So like chapter 5 into chapter, like chapter 4 into chapter 5. Okay. What did I just? Chapter 8 takes place 1 year later. You don't have to watch it on stream though, just a suggestion from me. Oh, you're okay, Kami. Sorry. I thought you were saying that because I said something about the reunion arc shit. Alright, well, that's cool. I have no idea how long it takes there. You can Google it. Use Google Maps. It'll tell you. All right, chit chat. If you haven't already, smack the like button. We're gonna get off. I'm gonna chill for a little bit. So if you guys haven't already, smack the like button. We're gonna hop off. Probably get back on tomorrow. I'm not really sure what we'll do tomorrow. My dog is going crazy because there's a person outside. Chat. Do not let the people outside in. The dog has spoken. Well, thank you guys for hanging out. I think this is really cool. Are you going to react to last March of Patriot at the start of CH? I'm already halfway through chapter 8. D. So, probably not. I think I might have. I don't remember if I did or not. But yeah, maybe we'll do some chapter 8 stuff. Maybe I'll do some other games. I don't really know what we're going to do tomorrow. Maybe I'll just take a break because on Thursday we're going to do Path to Nowhere. So if you guys are looking into Path to Nowhere, we'll be doing that on release on the Thursday, the 27th. I don't remember what day it is. The 27th. Yeah. So if you're interested in like the 3D tower defense game and shit like that, we'll be doing that Thursday. Don't let the skinwalkers inside. They stole my cereal. Path the Arknight? Yeah, maybe I'll name it that. I don't know. I'll probably name it something cheesy like Arknight's player plays Path to Nowhere. Path to Nowhere or 3D Arknight's gimmick game. I don't know what I'll fucking name it. Anyway, guys, if you haven't, say bye to Artie, everybody. She would like you to say bye. She's getting her hand wrapped around my cord. Won't stand though. Okay, bye bye. Arknights looks better though. Hey, well, it probably will be, but Path to Nowhere could be kind of a fun side thing to do. The Arknights killer. Yeah, I'll do that, Kami. Arknights is dead and buried. Brand new 3D tower defense game destroys Arknights community fan base. I'm mad. Emotional. Baby. Baby reacts. Goodbye, Shaq. Goodbye, Artery. Artillery. Is that what you're telling me? Gone wrong. Baby apologizes. All right. Peace out, chat. Thanks for hanging out. I look forward to the Saltifera novice stuff. Be covering that. Kind of doing the same thing. We'll be doing the same thing, basically going through the story and the event at the same time, probably. So, and then rerun and all that shit. Anyway, peace out. Love you guys.